And here we go.
Hey, Lance.
Hello, Scott. Welcome everyone to the weekly Alaboom. Scott and I were having some cool conversations before we went live. Secret conversations. Discussing whatevers. But now we're live here on the boom.
How about those Dallas
How about them
primaries?
Cowboys? Oh, I thought you were talking about the Dallas
Did
Cowboys.
you hear anything about that? By the way, did that
Yeah,
cross your feed?
I kept my ear to the ground on it. But first, it is the 4th of March, the year of our Lord 2026. This is the Weekly Album, the longest running weekly videocast on YouTube. Prove me wrong. Anyway,
Synth.
uh,
I think the synth thing I watched has been longer, but okay.
no.
Yeah.
You were saying something about
Oh,
the
so
primaries?
so they changed the rules this year. Normally, you could just vote anywhere, like on the day of.
Yeah.
Like early voting, you could vote anywhere. You could go to any polling precinct and just vote. And I did that last Friday before, you know, early voting. And I waited. We waited like 45 minutes. It was long. Like there was a lot of people there. This is early voting, mind you. So then, Tuesday rolls around and voting was yesterday. And apparently you can only vote in your assigned precinct, like your designated precinct. Many counties in Texas enforce this rule. So people would like walk to the precinct. Like I heard someone like walked to their precinct 2 miles or something, or they walked to a polling place and that was not their designated polling place. So they got turned away. So I feel like voter disenfranchisement. Is that the right word?
Uh,
Disenfranchised. Yeah, voter disenfranchisement is alive and well in Texas.
hmm.
Meaning, if you were going to vote, why couldn't you just vote anywhere? Why make you go to a specific place? Like it just feels weird, right? It's all the same system. Your vote is the same.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've gotten into, I mean, and it's stupid to get into these arguments with these people, but like every single law that is attempted to be passed that is going to be in some way to try to
Like it just feels
do
weird.
any kind of voter ID or any kind of like, it's all based on, and I shouldn't say all, but the vast majority of it is pushed by the conservative right, and it is pushed to try to prevent the people that don't vote for them not to vote. It is pushed to
Yeah,
like make it.
it's a disenfranchisement.
Yes, it is. It is a way to for people that don't have an easy way to get an ID, that don't have a permanent address, that don't have it is a way to prevent them from voting. And the thing that drives me the most crazy about these arguments that people make, well, why wouldn't you want it to be legal? It's like you point to voter fraud and it's like
Yeah, it's
0.0001% of
minuscule.
votes.
It's minuscule.
It is absolutely impossible. I mean, it just drives me crazy. And they're like, yeah, just head in the sand, just whatever. Um, but
So based on this rule that so here's the thing. Either party can adopt this rule of like voting in your location. Like it's part of the Texas rules. I haven't dug into it fully. And so the Republican Party basically elected to have that rule this year. And I guess the communication never went out about it. Like people didn't
hmm.
know. And so of course, Dallas being a mostly Democratic uh county, everybody was like, what's going on? And it was weird because when I talked to the lady, I was just chit-chatting the person when I was waiting in line because we were waiting for like a half an hour on early voting, by the way. And I was like, she mentioned something about, well, you normally have to vote in your precinct. And I'm like, really? I didn't know that. Because we just go to like whatever's closest or wherever we were, right? And
when I
Michelle and I were, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I
Like we've
voted in
never
North Dakota, it was weird. Like there was a spot you were supposed to go, but if you went to a spot you weren't supposed to go, same deal. They would just say, "Well, what's your name?" And then
Yeah,
you and then
it's all your records are unified, right? Like it's
yeah,
a database.
yeah.
So what happened last night was Jasmine Crockett filed a lawsuit to keep the polls open for like a couple extra hours. To like normally it would close at 7. Like if you were in line at 7 o'clock, you should be able to vote. Like that's the rule. But they wanted to keep it up until 9 o'clock in certain counties that were like people were just like, being affected by this problem. And apparently like a counter lawsuit got filed at the 11th hour and like it so it wasn't so any vote after 7 p.m. was supposed to be held in a special holding spot. Like I don't know what that means. Like what do you do? Like the vote goes through but like you hold it? I don't know. Anyway, in the long run she ended up losing, unfortunately. By the way, I did vote for Jasmine Crockett. um I thought she was a good candidate for
Yeah.
the Senate, but I will support the Senate, the Democratic Senate nominee, Tallarico. He's good too. Um, and so I was just like, man, what? So there's drama on the primary already. Like it's just frustrating.
It is.
Why couldn't it just be normal? Like no problems, just let it smoothly go. I mean, are we ever going to have a smooth election anymore?
Well, not if our president has anything to say about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, it all is. The rules are not primaries are different, right? Because this was interesting. So we went to the polling place and there was two lines. They actually like put lines down on the floor. One was red and one was blue. You can actually vote in either primary, but you can only vote in one of them. You can vote Democrat or Republican primaries. You can't vote in
mm,
both, right? You have to choose. And it was funny because the line for the Democrat was just like out the door. Like we were like out the door and the Republican line was just empty. There was nobody there. And they had way more like they had the like the voting podiums or whatever the stations. There was four more extra than Democrats for the Republican. Like why is it lopsided? Did
I
they
mean,
why? Like
who
what's
knows,
the
right?
reasoning behind that for that? Yeah. Like why couldn't you and why do you have to like go to a certain poll or a certain line when it's all computers and you could just put your ballot in and it would load up whatever ballot you were voting in, right? I don't know. I feel like something's awkward there. I don't
Well,
know.
it's
I was a little
also
frustrated.
it just feels a little weird to like, go get in the line, like somebody like watching you, basically. I mean, it feels weird for that situation where it's like,
But it's a computer, right? So like why do I have to get in this line for this computer and that line for that computer? They're computers. I don't know. I guess I don't understand the underlying system well enough to know why it would matter. But and let's just say, okay, it does matter. Why is it not equal? Why are they not equally numbered? There was four extra voting stations for Republican in this place, and we were all like, we were standing in line. And here's the fun thing: I did get to chat with the people in line. We're kind of like all looking at each other like, what's the deal? Like all these empty machines versus we're waiting in line for an extra half an hour to vote, and all these extra machines just sitting there doing nobody's doing anything. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway,
I
makes you
had
go things that make you go, hmm. Isn't that
yeah.
that's a Barry thing?
Well,
Hmm.
I can't ever understand how, and the politicians and everything is all so fucked up and stupid.
By the way, the people there were very nice. I chatted up one other guy. I mean, I had a good old time, honestly.
Well, my mother will work the elections, or she has anyway, and for North Dakota, and she gets paid really good money,
Yeah,
you
I
know?
actually asked them if they got paid, and they were like, "Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They do. It's not a volunteer position."
Oh, I mean, if I could get my name on the list, I'd go and work. I mean,
And
just
apparently, you can just get your name on the list and work when you want to. She was like, "Oh, it's so flexible. You can do it for the primary, you can do it for the main, you can do it for anything. They'll take whatever they want."
I mean, you get to
whatever you want to give.
you get to tell people they have to leave if they have a shirt on that promotes
Oh, really?
yeah, like you
Oh,
can't
I didn't know
wear
that.
a you can't have a you can't be wearing a pin or a shirt or anything that says who you're going to vote for.
That's weird because I remember seeing that in the last main.
So, I mean, you're not supposed to. I mean, you
Yeah.
have
Is
to.
it
I mean,
enforced?
obviously, you have to have somebody say something, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
and
there was some
I mean, and the only time and to be
propaganda
fair,
type shirts that I saw in the last main.
the only time I ever saw anybody do it, it was like basically I saw, um, I mean, and it's so stereotypical, like uppity old white folks telling young kids wearing their Obama t-shirts they had to go and leave, and because they couldn't wear their Obama t-shirts and then make their votes. Because it's and it was,
Hey,
you
rules are
know,
rules. I'm fine following the rules.
oh yeah, rules are rules.
Totally
But I
fine.
mean,
Like I
uh,
said, and the rules, if it says it's 7 o'clock, that's the rules. I'm okay with that. But having like a weird last minute, not last minute, because it was probably, I just don't think it was communicated in any
yeah.
way. Like, I mean, I think the last time people had to vote in their precinct was like 10 years ago. I not it's plus or minus a few years there. I don't remember the exacts, but it's been a while because it does happen. It is a election of a party, as I understand it. Anyway, just as long as I can vote in the main and not have to worry about where I go vote. I always early vote anyway,
Um,
just because I don't want to wait in line. Of course, every time I've early voted now, I've waited in line. So maybe maybe it's a lesser line.
it is. I mean, I look forward to the upcoming elections. I think it'll be a very interesting moment.
Yeah.
To see what happens, to see if we actually give a shit about making this country better, or if there's
Feels like
just
a swelling has is going.
is
A
that
rising
is that your
tide,
doctor or
a swelling.
swelling?
I feel a swelling in
Yes.
the air.
Go on. Um. So
Does it happen when you do that?
ah here's something unrelated. Yesterday I was sitting here working and the doorbell rings. Nobody ever rings the doorbell. Like, I mean, one, we bought like a big honking ass huge uh mailbox that most packages
Can fit.
from the postal service can fit in.
Mhm.
And then we have like a bin, like this little bin that's by our door that just is it is obviously where you're supposed to put packages. It's like it's a little raised bin so people don't put things in the snow or they don't get rained on. Now, with that, I'm very conscientious about it to make sure that, um, like I feel like in a lot of ways it's like a big like, hey, I get stuff, steal it, like that kind of stuff. And I have had stuff stolen from my mailbox before. But regardless, so I was like, well, who's this ringing my doorbell? Because everybody just drops this stuff off and turns around and walks away. And then I'm able to look back like this and look out my window and like I can see if there's like an Amazon truck out there or UPS or whatever, but no truck, no nothing. I'm like, oh, it's like some kid trying to sell candy or but it was the middle of the day and I was like, no, and I was like, oh, it's somebody wanting me to buy magazines or something. But I was like, well, I better go check. And so I go down over there to the stairs and I look up and I can see there's this guy, I'm guessing in his 40s, uh, standing there and he's got like a worker vest, one of those yellow worker vests on, and he's wearing, work overalls. And I was like, well, what the fuck is this? And then he kind of looks in the window and he sees me and he sees my dogs, running up to the door. And so I start walking up to the door. And as I'm going there, he starts walking away. And I'm like, what? Why are you, and then, okay, maybe it's one of those guys where they want to walk away from the stairs so they're not right on top of my stairs when I open up the door so that I'm not right on top of them kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then so I'm like, okay, whatever. And so I open the door, and then the guy's still walking away, and like gonna like leave. And I was like, hey, can I help you? And he's like, oh, I'm here to change your meter. And then I was like, what? And he's like, I'm here to change your meter. And I was like, are you sure it isn't that one right over there? And he goes, no, that's your gas meter. And I was like, okay. Which one is it? He's like, well, it's your water meter. And I was like, all right. Um, he's like, I need to get in your backyard. And I was like, and then he saw my dogs, and he's like, I can't have dogs back there while I'm there. I said, that's fine, man. They can just stay in the house. And I said, and he's like, well, your gate is locked. And I was like, well, it isn't locked. I said, there's snow covering it, but you can't get through it. I can let you in through my garage though. Does that work? He's like, yeah, I suppose. And I was like, all right, whatever. So which it's just guys, this guy like looked like he was so mad that he had to work. Like because he had left a thing on my door saying, you weren't home for us to install your meter. Now you have to call this number and to set up a thing, to set up a time for us to come out or whatever. And,
Hmm.
and and then I looked over, and this guy had like a wagon. He didn't have a car or anything. He had this like big wagon that he was just towing, walking with him behind him. And I assume it was easier for him to like drive drive somewhere, load up this wagon, and then just start walking door to door
Hmm.
instead of like having to stop in front of a car, get out, walk over, do the whole 9 yards. And then so I go over and I open up my garage door, and he and I remember, and he's got this, and I said, how long will this take? And he's like, it'll take a couple of minutes tops. And I was like, cool. And so then he goes over to the garage, and I was like, and I go over and I open up the door that leads to the backyard for the garage. And I can see this guy's wearing work boots, and he's just covered in filth and mud, and he's been working all day probably. And he kind of looks, and we're right next to our door because the dogs go up to that all the time. It's there's no grass, so it's really muddy because all the snow melt. And he's like, oh, it's really muddy, he says. As he's like looking, I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at his boots, and there's like an inch of mud on his boots, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to tell you. And so it's right over there, and he's like, ugh. He's like trying to delicately like step over the mud. And then he finally installed it, and then he left, and then I see him, and he's walking over to my neighbor's house, and I know my neighbor vacations in Arizona, and I said to him, he's not home. And he's like, how do you know? And I was like, because he vacations. He's not home. He doesn't get home until April. And he's like, well, can you get into his house? I was like, no, I can't get into his house. Just like, it was just that guy was not having a good day. It was just a weird, weird interaction.
That was weird.
It is weird. And but I mean, he was probably making like $70 an hour to walk around, get some fresh air, get his meter
70
installed. Yeah, I don't know.
for a meter guy person?
I don't
Meter
know. I don't
changer?
know. He's probably getting a lot of money. Maybe he's getting them per meter, per
He
house
gets
he
paid per
stops by,
meter.
per meter.
But wouldn't he want to change the meter then if he was getting paid per
Well,
meter?
maybe he gets
He
paid the
wouldn't
same
walk
amount
away.
if he puts the note. It's the same thing when he puts the note up, you know, and so that he would get the money for that. I don't know.
No, come on. He's probably just an hourly person.
My son, the email went out for Olympic weightlifting camp during the summer. It runs like June through August, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. He did it last year, and I was just like, oh, you know, that's I was like, oh, cool. Last year I think it was like 1 to 2 or 1 to 2:30 or something like that. And the coach said, "Yeah, I got to move it to the mornings, because of like stuff that's going on. I don't want to have my coaches here late, and all these things." I was like, "Well, as long as it doesn't, impede on football practice or his sports performance classes, then that's fine." He's like, "Oh no, I'll make sure it doesn't." Yeah, guess what time in the morning Olympic weightlifting
7
starts?
a.m. 7.
5:30 a.m.
What? God, what the fuck? What? Who? What? Why would you ever want to get up that early?
I
And
saw that.
and not for like not for surgery or something. I mean, come on.
I saw
That's
that, and
crazy.
I was like, I thought I had to blink. I was like, I gotta be reading this wrong.
5:30?
5:30 a.m.
That's AM, not PM?
a.m. In the a.m. 5:30.
Wow.
I was just like,
I don't think I've ever gotten up that early on purpose for like anything.
I, I was,
5:30, except for like a flight.
and what's dumb is that okay, so he goes there from 5:30 and it lasts until like 7, basically.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
So
so
this person's running it before they go to work.
that's all. But he's the high school coach guy. So I mean, and he's a high school teacher as well.
What?
So he must be doing some other like high school like teaching. I gotta think that like okay, I and then I do a high school class or I do summer school or whatever. But here's the deal. He has they haven't released the times yet, but it is very likely that like his sports performance, which is the class that you take to basically it's a little bit of weightlifting, it's a little bit of cardio, and it's just and the coaches, it's for people that are going to do sports during the year. And because he's gonna be in high school. So it's what you're expected to be in because it's just it's there, you're there to like, get stronger, get faster, the whole 9 yards. So he's good. That will probably be at like 9 a.m. And that lasts an hour and a half. And as soon as that's over, they have football practice. They go to football camp. And I'm like, so you're gonna get up at 5, and I'm gonna have to get up at 5. I'm gonna have to drive you to this thing.
Wait, doesn't your son drive now?
He's 14.
Oh, he's 14.
He doesn't turn 15 until October. He's gonna
Oh
be a
my
freshman in high
God.
school.
So you got to drive? There's no way.
So
If I would, I'd be like, take an
well,
Uber.
I said we better get
You
your
better get your
bike
bike
we
working.
better get your bike down off the rack. I
Yeah,
said, but so he's
that's no
gonna
way. There would be no way.
I'm gonna have to drive his ass, and he's like, what are you gonna do? I was like, I'm probably just gonna take a nap in the parking lot. I said, I can't imagine me wanting to come home because you got to remember, like the high school is like a good 15-20 minute drive away. So
Okay.
drive there, get there, drive home. What am I
Yeah,
going to do?
turn
Take a
turn
nap for a
around,
half an hour
turn
and then
around
turn
and come
around
back.
and go
Basically,
back?
just turn around and go back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll probably
You,
just,
you can go to McDonald's and drink coffee or something.
I just
You get
said,
you can get one of
I,
those Arch Burger. What, have you seen the Arch Burger?
yeah, I've seen that.
We should look at the Arch Burger stuff, by the way. We should do a
We
reaction.
will, we
Have
will.
you seen the whole like CEO eating the Arch Burger thing?
But I
Anyway,
told,
we should do a reaction of that.
I told, I told Caleb, I said, I might just put a blanket and a pillow in the bed of the pickup, and I'll just take a nap in the parking lot and wait for you to wake me up after that's done because I can't imagine me wanting.
Like, when's the last time you woke up at 5 o'clock?
I mean, I've been up that late, maybe I've been not
Up
in a
that late?
while,
Yeah, like going to
maybe
bed
not in
at
a
5 a.m.
while, but to be up that early, yeah, for a plane.
A flight.
To get
Yeah.
up and to go on a flight. Yeah, absolutely. That's the only thing. And I part of me says he sent that out because not only is it like, hey, this is the weightlifting camp for the summer, but you're also paying him money to do it. It isn't free.
Oh.
It's not like it's
Why
not like, oh,
five?
it's not like it's $20.
Who
It's
is this
300.
guy that's running it?
It's the coach,
The coach.
and he's a nice guy. He's a board gamer, but it's like it's $300 for the privilege of going.
5:30 a.m.
I'm pretty sure
Oof.
he's going to send that out, and it's for grades 7 through 12. Everybody, it's for all those grades. I am absolutely 1,000% positive he's going to send that out, and he's like, "Why do I only got 7 people signed up for a thing that I normally get like 60 kids?" Because everybody
Yeah,
else
because
said,
it's 5:30 a.m. All right. I need a drink. I'll be right back. I need a
"Go
coffee.
for it." I have
Okay.
a I have a doozy
All
of a
right. Well,
grievance
hopefully
you
other
can
people.
try.
It's Gamma week. Most people are gone, so
Yeah, Shane's crying about being there already. So uh anyway, 5:30 a.m. I I see Kabuki. You see, you can't sleep on a plane. Sure, you can. Glug glug glug. You'll go to bed. Just gotta drink, and then you'll be fine. Um, what else is going on? Well, hopefully he comes back because I do want to be able to um talk about my last grievance. And well, you should start drinking. You'd be a happier person if you were, soused more of the days. Reality is horrible. You can't be expected to uh, you can't be expected to deal with reality. Um, uh, nobody. Well, I'm no, I won't say that. What else? What else is going on in this crazy world? Anthony said he was going to be here later. Um, so he'll be here soon enough. Yeah, like Aldi said, people are um at the um uh the thing with the people. Uh and they are at Gamma. I don't miss Gamma. I've been to Gamma half a dozen times in my life. Oh yeah. I had I there was another video that I did that I deleted and that was much more angry when I was talking about YouTube content right now. But I cooled it down a little bit. But I mean, like, what do I care? Maybe 80 people will see the whole thing. I did get one commenter that was nice enough to pop in there and talk about, trying to do the whole both sides are just as bad and capitalism isn't horrible. Whatever, man. Just, you don't like my content, just unsubscribe. Join the fun people in the world that unsubscribe from my videos. Uh, see you later. Um, but yeah. Um, what else? I want Aldi to come back so I can tell this thing. So I mean, and I'm gonna grouse. I'm gonna have to grouse about like somebody. I had an interaction with a friend that none of you know. He's not a he's not like a YouTuber or nothing like that. But I had to grouse with I had a row as people would say with uh with a friend over over a couple of things that I'm trying to figure out this summer. Oh, I apologize also. I am not 100%. I got a little runny nose, so I'm kind of grumpy there. I'm also my I had a uh I had a shoulder therapy session today and my shoulder hurts. Um which um hopefully this will do what it's supposed to do. And I also realized that I haven't trimmed my beard in like several months, and I think I'm gonna leave it for Gary Con so I look more like a wizard when I get there. Then I'll have to trim it up a little bit. Um, it's weird. So then I turned to the comments, waiting for somebody to ask a question or something, and then nobody's saying anything. I see Wayne Kruger has got the number one commenter. Robert Purdon's got the number three. Um, let's see who's got number two. Maybe it's Kabuki. She's got the shield next to her name, so she's probably too cool for
I'm
school.
back. Ugh.
Hey, um,
So there's some pinball news that I've got.
do you want to hear my grievance, or do you want you do your pinball
I mean,
news?
my pinball news is literally like 1 minute. I may have
Go for
mentioned it
it.
last week.
Tell me
So
about it.
Matt, who Matt Dinneman is, the author of
Yes.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. He basically said last week maybe that there is a Dungeon Crawler Carl pinball in the works,
No.
which is making me very excited. So there you go. There's my pinball news. Done. Hopefully,
Ah,
it's basically going to be narrated by the guy that does the audiobooks.
my mother,
Yeah,
when we were talking about primaries, said, "Tell Aldi primaries are always you can vote for one party."
yeah.
Um, and that she's worked for elections for 30 plus years.
Okay.
And it's not fun to do because you have to be there all day long and you get tired and you can't really break for lunch.
Really?
And we just
They said
made
they
people,
rotated. They said they rotated the
well,
positions.
maybe in North Dakota they're just mean. And then they would tell people they had to go outside and turn their shirts inside out if they wanted to come inside to vote. So
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah. So someone is enforcing the rules in North Dakota.
I would love it.
There was some
I would love telling some
shirts
MAGA
that I
moron, take
saw
the hat off.
at the last one that were definitely in violation of that rule.
Yeah,
But whatever. I'm kind of like,
take the hat off. Get in your mouse. Get the hell out of here. Uncle Buck? You don't didn't
should
catch
we
the Uncle
talk
Buck
about?
reference?
Do we want to? I don't know if we want to talk about the war or anything. Do we want to talk
Well,
about that?
let me tell you my grievance. So I got an
Okay,
email.
that's so important.
No. Because the more I thought about this, the more I got steamed over it.
You got steamed.
I got
I
steamed.
got you blew your pot. You blew your top.
I I got steamed over this. The more I thought about it, and I unfortunately did not get steamed at the right time. It was one of those where I got steamed afterwards. The more I thought about it, and I wasn't able to give somebody a piece of my mind. Uh, but
Which drive-through was this at?
yeah, no drive through. Hey William.
Hey, bud.
So
Hey guys, how you doing?
How's it going, man?
whatever. So I was sitting. I got an email that said nerdy rummage sale coming up.
A
Uh,
nerdy rummage sale?
Nerdy rummage sale. It's the one where I
It's
go at
probably also
the
dirty.
where I it's by the game store. The guy my friend who runs and owns the game store. Um you go there, you pay them X amount of money, you get a table,
Yep. Yeah,
and then I
I
sell
know it.
stuff. So
You've mentioned it many times.
this is my last hurrah. I'm going to clean out my collection. I'm like, and I know I said that 1,000 times, but
But this
I'm
is the time you mean it.
no, this is the time where I'm gonna take the time like weeks ahead of time to get the games out of the storage locker, get them in boxes, get them in the garage, and then have a plan to get them all over there and really do
Well,
the
your son's very strong, so he can carry him.
and really get the tough decisions. Like I was like, you know what? I don't need this. I'm getting rid of this. There's a reason, I haven't, just whatever. So, anywho, I mentioned I got the email and they were like, respond to this with the answers to the questions. What do you want? Whatever. And it's like $100 for a table. I'm like, that's fine. I don't
Woo,
care. Yeah,
pricey.
Is it really 100?
yeah, he wants $100 for a table.
Jeez. How much
And
stuff do you have
Yeah.
to sell to make $100?
well, I mean, not I mean, so anyway, I was like, fine, I'm gonna do it. And they want the money up front because last year they had people that were like, yeah, give me a table, and then they didn't show up.
Oh,
And so they didn't get any money or whatever.
sure.
Now last year, when I showed up with my 50 or so games, I because I didn't plan ahead and I wanted to bring a bunch more, but I just didn't plan ahead. Uh I got to like noon Like my family came to visit me at noon to like say, "Hey, what's going on?" And like literally I was like, "That they're going to bring me lunch." And then
No.
I was down to like 7 games or 8 games, something like that. And I just said, $100 buys the rest of my stuff. And like literally, like a guy walking by said, "I'll do it." And I was like, "Cool." And the guy came over and, you know, gave me $100. And I said, "I don't have a bag. I don't have anything." He's like, "Oh, it's okay. My girlfriend's getting some shopping bags out of her car. I was like, "Cool." And then I just said, "Well, suckers, see you later." And then the guy next to me, whose like table was overflowing with stuff, I said, "Hey, man," and he had it underneath his table and everything. I was like, "Just feel free to put your stuff over here because I'm leaving." And he's like, "Cool." And he did. And so then I went over and I bought one thing that I was looking at, and then I left. And and so my and then I so then my buddy called me and he was like, "Hey, you going to Gamma?" The guy who owns the store. And I said, "No, I don't usually go to Gamma. There's really no reason for me to go. But my boss will be there." And he's like, "Oh, too bad, because I'm gonna actually go for the first hour." I was like, "Oh, that's too bad, but have a good time, whatever." And I said, "Hey, I got your email about the Nerdy Rummage sale, so I gave you your $100 for the table." And he's like, "Oh," he's like, and I said, "But here's the deal," because it said like they're gonna have it on this day in June, and I said that day works for me, but the other day, if it rains on that day, they're not gonna they aren't gonna be able to do it, so that they got another day later. And I'm like, that day doesn't work for me, so I'll have to get my money back. And they said they refund it if like if they get rained out or whatever. And he's
Is it
like,
in the
"Yeah,
parking
yeah,
lot or something?
it's in the parking lot, it's outside.
Oh.
You can
Wow,
pay an
$100 for a table in the parking lot? Man,
you can pay an extra, I think it was like you can pay an extra $25 for an umbrella that would go over your thing. But I
that's
was
where they
like,
get you.
I got a
What
big fishing hat
what
that
does
I
it
can
cost to
wear.
go in the inside the store?
Nothing. I mean, there's no table set up inside the store
Oh,
there.
okay. See, it's only in the parking lot.
So he said, "Well, I'm gonna have to make a rule," he said, "where people can't leave." And I
What?
was like,
You can't leave.
and I was like,
What is this?
"What do you mean?" And he was like, "Well, I mean, some people I know, like, just up and left when they sold all their stuff." And I was like, "Are you telling me that like when I couldn't sell anything any longer, I need to sit there?" And he said, "Well, it made it look unprofessional because there wasn't anybody in that spot." And I was like, "Dude, and to be
Professional?
fair,
By the way, the parking lot takes away the professional part.
yeah." And I said, "Dude, the guy next to me moved all of his stuff over onto my table. So it just looked like he had a big spot then." And he was like, "Well, he didn't pay for 2 spots though." And I said, "But you still got the money. So what does it matter?" And he's like, "Well, that's why we're taking the money up front early, so people don't like get it and then don't have it." And I was like, "Well," I said, "Whatever, man." He's like, "Well, I mean,"
Sounds
and he was like, "Well, are you going to make sure that you actually are going to be there?" And I said, "My plan is," I said, "I'm cleaning out my storage locker to do this. And I'm going to like bring damn near most of my board game collection to get rid of, and I'm going to be selling everything super ass cheap just to get rid of it." And he's like, "Well," and that's the other thing I want to talk about. People said you sell your stuff for too little, and so that means that you get all the money."
Man, fuck right off.
like, what is
and,
Can
this?
I say that on
I,
your stream, Lance? Because fuck right off.
and I was just like, I was like, "So?" And he's like, "Well, we're gonna like probably put you in a corner or something outside, so the people that want to look for you and find you can come and find you. But I mean, I can't put you in a prominent spot." And I was just like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, time out." I was like, "Last time I checked, you took my fucking money, and you were happy to take my money." And it was like, and now you're gonna tell me, and in the past you like, he's like, "Well, people complain that you sell your stuff too cheap." And I was like, "Well, then they should sell their stuff cheap then if they want to move it." Yeah.
Or petition him to let you leave when you sell out.
And I was just like, "Well, you know what?" I was like, "We'll just talk about." And then after I got off the phone, I was still steaming. I was still steaming about it. I was like, "What the?" Was my money? He's like, oh yeah, you're like the third person to sign up and pay the money. And I was like, cool, I'm happy to do it. Now you're telling me you're going to give me like, the shit pile spot because of other people that have complained? Whatever. Fuck that guy.
Man, that I take a perverse joy in going to like the flea markets at the cons, and only I have a bunch of stuff. Man, that stuff moves cheap. Like I want to be out. I want it out of my house. And I do take a little bit of a perverse pleasure of seeing the people who are like trying to sell the stuff at like retail
Oh,
and
I
just
know.
like putting like front and center the exact same thing they have and just shouting about it. Like, oh, I'm steamed on you. I have a grievance now, and it's your grievance. I'm upset. I'm pissed. Speaking of selling things, Aldi, I already sold last spell. I just packed it up. It's out of here.
Uh-oh.
It
Can you
just,
give us
it's
a
just,
2-minute review here?
it's got so many great ideas. It's just so fiddly, and that's not fair. It's not so fiddly. It is fiddly, and each of the phases goes by like faster than it seems like it should. And the dice are swingy, but not like in the fun way. Because like you're rolling if the bad guy dodges, basically. So you know how like a lot of games like you are automatically gonna get hit and you might be able to roll to defend yourself.
Yeah.
It's way less fun when you're like just rolling the bad guy's defense. And yep, I
I
don't
see.
know. I'd rather play Grimheim or Aberration like we were chatting about.
Yeah.
The minis are beautiful though, and like I love the small scale of them. Like, yeah,
Hmm.
it's
That's a
it's it's a
bummer.
great game for somebody that's not me.
Dang.
But
Well,
put it in the BGG library. That's so people
yeah,
will
no,
play
it's
it and
going to
they'll love it.
library. It's just, will I play it? Probably not.
Uh,
You said the rules were also rough.
yeah, they were rough. I went and I watched a couple videos and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I played Grimheim 4 times before I played that again.
Okay. And Aberration, we liked it, but we didn't love it.
Yeah, I didn't love it either, and I was all set to get rid of it, and I played it with 3 people, and it plays quick. Like it, no,
Yeah,
4 people. Yeah, it plays
it's a
quick, and
decent game. I'm not like, but when you
yeah,
have Grimheim,
if it wasn't a bag
yeah,
building tableau builder, I'd have been like, you're out. But I was like, there's enough kind of interesting weirdness in here for me to, and it doesn't take up a lot of
no,
space. Like I got the
I thought
standees.
Aberration was really good, actually. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm more positive on Aberration than most
yeah,
games. Sure.
yeah. And that was a weird one. Like I was all set to be like play it, and then when someone's like, I like this, I was gonna be like $5. But no, you see, they need to put me next to Lance, and then they'll be like, "Look, Lance guy's charging too much money."
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
You complain on your stream.
I'll
What?
I
So
haven't
complain.
what's
gotten
a
to watch
turn?
your old man shouting at the wind video
So
Oh
yet.
wait, but you commented already.
I did. I think I said like I'm looking forward to this or something like that. But yeah, I haven't gotten to it yet. But I'm like, oh boy, here
It's
here
actually
comes the old
it's
man.
pretty tame. It's pretty tame. I deleted the one that was really mad and then came
Hey,
back to
Chad.
it.
Hey
Yo,
Chad.
So with
hello.
last spell for a second though, like what's a turn like? Like do you move your guy around and attack or like because you're
Yeah.
kind of like
So
you're outnumbered, right?
yeah, super outnumbered. Uh, for this, there's the day phase where you're kind of building up the town a little bit, and you can build defenses. It's kind of cool. And then at the night phase, each of your heroes has 4 little green movement tokens, and you flip them over. That's how many movement points you have for that flip. Use it or lose it. And then you have at 2 player, you have 7 action coins you get to use, and each weapon um, has a number of times that each ability on the weapon can be used, but depending on like how big of an area it hits or like what region it attacks and what other bonuses it does, it'll cost more or fewer action coins and or mana also. And so you're really kind of managing your resources. Like, it's really clever and it just doesn't grab me. I don't know. But they go quick. Like it's very quick, at least in the early scenarios, because all the bad guys have 1 hit point. So it's just, bang, dead, bang, dead. Yeah, I don't know. I know there's like strategy in there, but I just sent my heroes in different directions, and I was like, well, you handle the north and the east, and you handle the west, and no one comes from the south because there's a wall there. Um, yeah,
But
it's.
aren't you're trying to build the spell while you're doing it all, right? Like,
Oh, I think the last spell references like why the world sucks.
oh,
Like I think the last
Capitalism?
spell that.
I thought it was a timing thing where you're like building this last spell to like, or
Oh
maybe
well, but maybe you're just protecting it. It's like your little tower in
you're
the middle.
protecting it. Yeah.
Oh
You're
yeah,
protecting
so you just have to
the
kill all the
wizards that are
guys.
casting the last spell, but I guess that doesn't come into play in the game.
Not in anything that I played. So maybe in like the later scenario it does or the expansions. Now there is one of the little expansions. I forget which one it is. That one does something super cool that makes the game way more fun. It has loot drops. So like you kill things and like you actually get stuff out of it. And that makes it way more interesting. Because like spending your limited coin on
Sure.
stuff. But yeah, you know what? I could play it once. Play it once. I think
But
definitely play it. I think it's worth it. I was glad I played
I
it,
gotta
even
look
though
at
I
the
was
rules
sad.
to see if I can learn it. If we can get through the rules in less than half an hour, then I'll play it.
If you do some pre-work on it,
Yeah, I'll
you
do
can do
some
it. Because
pre-work.
it's not that hard. It's just a little I just found it a little confusing here and there. Like I couldn't find anywhere in there that it says at the night phase, like, you've used up all your abilities, and then repeat the monsters move again and they move again and you go again. Like it doesn't actually say that anywhere.
Hmm.
But of course that's what you do. But I was like, I mean
Right.
that's what you do,
It's
right?
like
Or does everything move? Yeah.
that's
Just
right.
a weird miss. Yeah, it's just yeah. Spend some time with the rules first, then go into it. Uh, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna kill for some people are gonna love it, like the town building, and they're gonna find that so cool and interesting. And it is interesting. Like, which ruins do you explore to get what kind of crap? Who do you give the gear to? Like, you got some interesting stuff going on. But I would rather just go out there and kill.
Got it.
So I took a hit on it. I think I paid like $30 to play that game twice.
$30 for what did you buy it?
Well, I
With the
sold it for a
shipping?
$30 hit.
I see.
I just,
Oh
yeah, I'm
yeah,
like,
you
you know
took it
what?
there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Now my old King's Crown, I just made $60 on that.
Did you see they launched their Kickstarter and they already made like
I
over $1 million
in
like in a
like six
day?
minutes. Yeah,
I know, like what?
crazy. Yeah, I
10,000
post.
backers within a minute.
It's a good game but there's two in my group, so I was like, well, what am I doing? I can get $200 for this? Yeah. And I was like, it's out. That's the best game I've sold in years.
Have you tried the co-op?
No, I never got to try the co-op. I did play the solo,
So,
which made me really
I mean,
want
I
to play
think
the
the
co-op.
solo is the co-op.
Oh yeah, but actually
Okay.
playing with another person, so it's not the head-to-head. Yeah, that one, that's great. If you're at Gen Con, you going to Gen Con?
No.
Oh, well then we won't play at Gen Con.
Boo!
I reserve the right of last refusal to actually go to Gen Con.
I reserve.
Is that
The right of
the right of refusal to go to Gen Con? I reserve the right to go to Gen Con at the last minute. You never know
and
what
last
happens.
refusal, that's crap. Like it's right of
I did
first
it last
refusal is what
year.
you want.
I didn't decide to go to Gen Con till like 2 weeks out last year.
It's not even that far of a schlep for you, right?
Yeah, it's a flight.
What's going on, Chad?
Hey,
Yeah, Chad, what's going on?
hey. Just hanging around. I'm trying to I'm trying to edit some 3D files before I send them to the printer. I'm trying to make a wall of thorns that is curved.
What's this for?
I'm using it for a base to put a thorn dragon in.
Just for funsies. You're not like
It'll be used.
publishing a.
It'll be used, but no,
You're not
I,
Lance's new 3D modeler.
I
no.
wish.
I can't draw. I can't do that. That is beyond the scope. Like I can hack a pre-existing model and cut it around and do wacky things to it, but coming up with, just drawing this stuff, no. No, that is not me.
I'm glad I checked. I just assumed you were going to be at Gamma Lance. And we'd be off tonight.
Nope. Nope.
I guess there is nothing for you to do there, huh?
No.
No.
I mean, they could run a booth.
No, we
They
wouldn't.
could. Gray Fox could run a booth. You sell to stores, I assume. You could show off your games to sell to stores.
Yeah, I mean theoretically.
So there is a possibility to actually do something. They just don't.
What does Shane do then when he goes?
Takes meetings, talks to people. Um,
Tells
So
Evan
does he
what to
talk to
do.
the stores?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got to get that Midgard big box into some stores, baby.
Well, we got to make it first.
So I did
It's getting
see
there. I read that update. It was a good one.
a report that they were up to like 4,000 people there this year.
But
Are
yeah,
yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just like, for something that's traditionally that has been predominantly like a trade show, right? It's not like a convention per se. Is our and William, take this with a grain of salt. Has social media just twisted that into something that is what is has not been? They're trying to make that into a convention.
I don't know. I mean, well, they clearly have made a push because they started a whole like media thing. They're like, hey, media people, pay us money to be a member, and then you can buy a ticket. And I was like, kiss my ass. I'm not gonna pay you for the right to buy a ticket. I mean, I'll buy a ticket, but it's a big push that they started a few years ago. So I guess. I mean, I know a lot
I
of
just
media people who are there and
yeah,
clearly
yeah,
posted about it.
yeah. It's just like traditionally for age and history, it's always been a show for retailers to go talk to publishers without like the advent of like fans there with the direct sales to users, and it was just it's a trade show for lack of a better
Yeah.
term.
I
It's just
mean,
like
maybe they're using it as like a backdoor to get people to go to Origins type thing because it's Gamma's other show. Maybe I don't know.
yeah.
So we did a talk on Sunday. Laney did a talk, a board game geek, and there was like over 100 people there.
Hmm.
What'd you guys talk about?
How to use Board Game Geek as a publisher.
Oh,
You can use
I
Board
wish
Game
there
Geek as a publisher.
I wish there was a recording of it, but apparently they stopped recording those talks.
Well, yeah, because they want you to buy a ticket.
Right, but then you have to travel across the country. Like I feel like they should probably have a
that's how
whole
they get
video.
you.
Like
Exactly.
so, but why do they not have a video series of all their talks that people can pay to watch? Like that's what I would do if I was running the place.
It would. I think that would
Maybe you
involve
should
a
run for
level.
president of Gamma.
Yeah,
Look, we work with Gamma.
you'd
Not
be the
trying to
face that
badmouth them,
runs the place.
but I wish there was video of all the talks. I
I
would
think
buy
that
it.
involves a level of organization that they just don't have, nor have they had in its history. I've never known them to be like really on the money on stuff.
Even for
I have heard
Origins.
nothing but fairly negative responses from people that have.
What do you mean negative?
Well, just like how one hand doesn't know what the other's doing, stuff like that, and just people that just screwing stuff up, Origins is one of the, you know, apart from some of the people, it is one of the worst run conventions.
Yeah, someone I know who goes like has been going for like 20 years or whatever. So he was like, it's amazing. Every year I go, it feels like it's the first time they've ever done a convention.
Yeah, which is sad because I think the
Really?
locale for Origins right
When
there.
we went, I thought it was fine.
That
Well, you're
year
a
they
big
had
deal.
all those. That year they had all those special guests. They took such a bath on the money.
Well, that doesn't mean they're running it poorly.
Well, yeah, it does. If somebody's like, we're gonna get all these people and they're gonna make all this money off of it, and oh god, just like, and then you realize how much money they wasted when they did it. I mean that by definition means you're
That
running it
doesn't
poorly.
matter to you, though. Why does it matter to you?
Well, it
Like,
means that
do you
that's
do you
but
go
that
there
was
and
that was a
exhibit
focus.
without hassle? Like, is it easy to get in and out of there? Like,
It
that's the
is. I mean, and I say this, when we go there, it's like one of those things where it's like we kind of hope that we
Break
that we
even.
do okay. I mean, basically break even, because it is one of the worst conventions for exhibiting. Uh, but you gotta
ouch.
go to keep your points or whatever, or keep your preference
Yeah.
or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, a couple small publishers I've worked with, they just finally stopped going. They're like, we take a bath on this. Like people aren't buying, or they'll come back the last day only and be like, "I'll give you $5 for your table." You
Do
know,
you think? Do you think it's just the time because it's traditionally 6 weeks before Gen Con,
I don't know,
and
6 weeks
everybody
is a
just
long time.
yeah, but why? So the group think on that one about the 6 weeks is like, hey, we got 6 weeks before Gen Con. We can either release something here or wait, release it at Gen Con and get a bigger pop out of it, from a
Oh, yeah. Well,
from a
I have to
marketing
imagine.
standpoint.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I have to
nobody
imagine
releases
releases.
anything at Origins. I remember Quarriors released there 15 years ago, and that
You
was a
guys
big
released the
deal.
game there. Do you remember that game?
No.
It was the one by Tony Boydell. What was that game?
Oh, that's not Gray Fox. That
That wasn't Gray
TMG.
Fox?
was
Oh, TMG. Yeah, TMG.
TMG.
That's what I
Yeah,
meant.
TMG released a game there. Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. The company that went bankrupt, yeah, they released a game there.
But
And that's what did it.
That was a big
But I
deal,
think
though.
that
Everybody wanted that game.
but I think Origins is a geographic
Worst rule book
location.
ever.
As a geographic location,
Is that the publisher's
awesome.
fault?
I like the geographic location of it. It's just I think the timing for it is just bad.
I don't mean to sound weird, but yeah, I think it is partially. If a publisher publishes a game with a horrible rule book, yeah. I mean, if Guilds of London is a fine game, right?
Oh, that's
But
right.
like if Michael just basically just said, "Oh yeah, it's good to go," and he just took their word for it. And anybody with half a brain, if they had looked at that rule book, they would have said, This is horrible." I mean, it basically asked you to reverse engineer how a lot of the cards worked. But basically, I mean, it's hard to explain, but you would get a card or something that would be like, okay, well, this tile or this card does this, and this card and this tile does this. Now, most games will do that for every single card or every single tile, so you'll know what it is. But no, they explained just enough cards or just enough tiles that had the iconography on them so you could look up that card and then you could not look by the icon that's on the card to say, oh, well, it does this because this icon says that. No, you had to find a card that had that icon on it and then reverse engineer what that icon meant by what that other card did, that you weren't actually using in that situation. Just a incredibly obtuse way to handle that particular process. And it was another one of those rule books that bounces back and forth, and I don't know. I mean, once you figured it out, fun game. I understand the expansion had a rule
I
book that
never got to
explained
play
all
it.
of the cards. So
Well, I'm glad I never picked that thing up. I've seen it once or twice at the flea market. Like, maybe. But then it's always at the table. It's like $70. It's out of print. I'm like,
oh yeah, it's out of print.
everything's out of print.
You're out of print. You're out of order.
That's right. Well, you know what? $70 because I'm out of print, Lance. Let's have it.
Yeah, you're out of print. So this whole courtroom's out of order. Al Pacino and Justice for All. That's a good movie. You guys ever seen Injustice for All?
Mm-mm.
It's a good
Good.
Metallica album.
I'm sure I see all
Oh,
that clip.
I just got a package.
Did you draw heart? Hey.
Hey.
Ew.
I got a package today too.
It's
Go
from
on.
it's from Asmodee.
My
And
new book came in.
Oh.
oh,
Well, I mean, that's cool, but that's not that. It wasn't the risque answer I was looking for.
don't. As a Lanceism, don't hurt your elbow, Jeff.
I rather enjoyed your first book that you sent me.
Well, yeah, send me your snail mail address and you might see another one coming your way.
Well, you are too kind.
Is Anthony frozen?
I don't know.
Oh,
No,
you're
there
just
you
you're
go.
just looking to the side.
No,
Looks
you
like
guys are
you're-
busy yapping, so I just figured I'd just wait till you
It loo-
stop talking.
It looked like your camera was frozen there for a second.
You unbox your president game yet?
So I opened it up because I wanted to see what was in it.
Was it a turd?
No,
It was a Ferguson.
It's a funny name.
this game is going to live on my pool table because
For a while?
And you won't play
it's
pool?
massive and it's going to take me forever to finish it.
Is it pool?
What is it?
Mr. President,
Mr.
Oh,
I was about
yes.
to say the president, yeah.
By the way, there's an app for that now.
I don't want to sneak an app.
Oh, I'm just curious.
So I don't know if anyone has seen this game.
I've seen it.
So each turn of the game is 5 phases. And each phase is like 8 different steps you have to do. And it has like this chart on the it has this book that to basically each turn you go through this book. You flip a page and it tells you what to do. So you don't well but it has a chart on the first thing. It says these are all the steps. And then on the next page it shows the order they go in.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like
Yeah, it is pretty ridiculous. I actually want to play it.
Oh,
probably gonna get the app.
my package was Thea's Swamp.
Whoa. Where'd you get that from?
Asmodee sent it to me. They had it on their list of stuff, and they weren't even like pushing it. I was like, wait a minute.
Did I
People
tell
were
you
talking
guys
all
about
about this at Essen. I was
the
excited.
Fayette Swamp Essen experience we had with that game?
No, I hope it's good.
No,
Ah!
it's not good.
No.
So that publisher, and I don't know. I mean, look, I'm sure they're great. They gave us one copy of the game to put in BGG library. And I said, look, it's on the top of the hotness. We need like at least 2 more. Get in line. Someone get in line and buy 2 more. Buy 2 more. So John Thays, you guys, I don't know if you know John.
Yep.
He gets in line on the first day, waits in line. It's a long line. Gets up to the top of the front, and they're like, oh, we already gave you a copy. And he's like, no, I want to buy 2 more. And they're like, no, we already gave you one. And they skipped him and sold 2 copies to the guy behind him. I'm like, what? Is that a language barrier
What does it
thing?
matter?
Like I said, like our money, like does our money not work with the? I don't know. I feel like there was probably some kind of miscommunication there. Miscommunication. That's the only thing I can chalk it up to. Like, why would you not sell us 2
See,
copies of the game?
And I
Because then
don't
people are
mean
gonna
He
be
was wearing
playing
his
your
jersey
game.
too, by the way. So we weren't trying to get it for free. We were buying the game. He had money. It was not trying to get more copies for free.
I'm telling you, that's where you need somebody like me to go over there. There's no way on earth that guy would say no to me. I'm here to buy 2 copies of that game.
Anyway, we had 1 copy at BGG Con. It's played the whole time.
Did you play it?
No,
Did people like it?
I don't know.
Oh man.
I mean, if they
I
played
mean, it is a reprint of the old Kai-Vai game. Like, I don't know, was Kai-Vai like a big deal back 10, 20
Never heard
years
of it.
ago?
Kai-Vai was an amazing game. Does it have the expansion in it?
It's
I don't know.
it's a redo of Kai-Vai, from what I understand. And I never played
Mm.
Kai-Vai, which the Kai-Vai box was huge.
Kai-Vai was
remember-
amazing.
remember
And
bringing that home
I
from
remember
Mexico.
I missed out on the expansion, and I was very upset about it.
Well, it feels good. I imagine it's in here, or maybe they're going to do it later. But it's a nice size box. It's a nice small box. I like that.
Are we still talking about a game?
So it's
right now?
Grail Games now, huh? As a co-publisher?
Yeah. Grail Games and Fractal Juegos.
Yeah, that was the one. Fractal.
Wow,
didn't
Fractal Egg.
sell us. Which is, I just got to chalk it up to a miscommunication or something. Come on.
No, they're just being jerks.
Why? What's the? But
Why
what's
do
the
people be
point?
jerks? I don't know,
Why
man.
would-
The world
If
sucks.
if we have money to pay and we're in line and we want to buy 2 copies and they're skipped us because they gave us one, I don't know. I just don't understand that. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
this
there was a reasoning behind it, but I just
this
don't get
is
it.
opposite world because it should be that some
It is.
regular guy was going up there to get the games that they promised him or set aside or whatever. And the influencer bigwigs from that corporate giant came and stole the 2 copies from him. That's what should have happened.
I mean, John could have prevented all that had he just took his shirt
If
off.
he just took his jersey off, it would have been fine. Nobody would have known. Like
Just
they associated it.
shirtless.
I don't know. It was just an odd one. It's an
They,
odd.
they
It was an
screwed
odd
up and
story.
take his pants off by mistake instead.
There you go.
I don't know.
He may have gotten an extra
Oh, he would
copy
have gotten
then.
4 copies.
And that brought the stream to a screeching halt.
Yeah,
Or
sorry.
it just started a whole new conversation.
Sometimes.
By the way, we just got a CDC alert that you should be up to date on your polio vaccine.
Right.
What the hell? Anyway, I don't mean to break our
That's
concentration.
just alarmist bullshit. It's not real.
I'm sure. Michelle just
Well,
said,
at least, I'm still excited to play the game
if you
because
travel.
I was worried. I was worried you're going to tell me that it was just a horrible, horrible game.
Oh, I'm sure it's good. It looks good to me.
Yeah,
It
look,
might. It's a multiplayer game though, from what I understand. Like it's
yeah, 2 to 4.
Yeah, you need it max player, from what I've heard. Cool. There's my story about Fea's Swamp. We only have one copy still. So Asmodee's distributing now.
You
Yeah.
should take a picture of you taking a dump in the box. Just saying. This is what I think of Fea's Swamp.
I mean, I sent it to Lincoln to play on BGG, game night, but I don't know if he's not.
Man,
it's
you
not
are
nice.
just so nice. You just like ready for further punishment. How else can somebody walk all over me in my company?
Who's walking over him now?
You should be
What's there to
swinging.
gain of that though? Like, I feel like that's not the right.
You can put fools in their place. You can make sure that
someone else that's in charge of BGG after I leave can do that.
Anthony, we're
Put
up
Anthony in
we're up
charge.
to the task, right?
You guys up to the task, taking on the publisher liaison
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
to get a copy for BGG Con, by the way.
Yeah.
I got it.
Lance is going to come back like with the deed to their houses, but no copies.
No
But he'll get you
copies.
something.
Just a house. And in today's economy,
Anyway, we can move on from that.
fine.
I played it's an older game. God, I've already drawn a blank on the name.
Checkers.
It's Hara's something.
I played
Horror.
checkers. It was amazing.
No, hold on. I feel like I want to talk about it honestly because it's a good game from like years ago. Hara, Champions of Hara.
Yeah.
Anybody know?
It's a
Anybody else?
classic.
It's
I
pretty good.
did a video for that a million years ago.
It's pretty good.
Back when videos were cool.
Back when videos were cool.
And before they stole the radio star.
Like, I think that game got the shaft. Like, it's kind of like a Mage Knight light, but it's a deterministic combat. There's no randomness to it, but like, I don't know. We enjoyed it.
No, 2018.
Yeah, it's 7 years old now.
Hope you have the
8 years
expansion,
old.
Chaos on Hara.
The expansion is just more characters and like more things to.
The best kind of
fight.
expansion.
But it's
Greenbrier games.
Now we did play a mission in the book that we felt was completely unbalanced. Like we could never beat that. There would be we could not even imagine a way we could beat it. Like, and so that left a little sour taste in our mouth. But we liked the system.
Greenbrier
Because
games.
you're fighting.
What happened to them?
They went out. Wow, look at that. Robert Geislinger doing a review for Dice Tower.
I got that super cheap.
I felt it was
deal.
above average game for sure. What's that, Chad?
I said when Greenbrier did that big sale, I got me that copy of Folklore for what was it, $100, and you got everything ever made for Folklore.
Is that game any good though? I don't even know anybody that.
I got it for the miniatures. I'll be honest.
It's pretty fun. The combat, unless you have some of the expansions, gets a little bit repetitive. But the story stuff's really cool. Travel's cool. It's got a lot of cool stuff. Just the combat didn't really do it for me. These minis look good.
Yeah, it was like it was when they were going out, right? So it was like you could get everything, everything for it for like $100.
So the Champions of Hara, you only have 4 cards to start. And you play the card to the table, and then when you pick the card up, it has a different action. So you play the card, has an action, pick it up, it has a different action. So you're kind of cycling. Up. Yeah, you should. It's probably pretty cheap to find it.
It looks like you can get it and the expansion. I get it for like $90 on Noble Knight.
What's that?
90.
Yeah.
$90.
90.
That's about
Try to find a cheaper
$75 too
version.
much.
Try to find one on Geek Market.
You
or
can
something.
get Mr. President for 100.
Well, the
A cool
difference there
hundo.
is the Noble Knight sends me money every month,
Oh, well,
so
there you go.
it's
So you have some
yeah, it's
credit.
credit. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
What are
I
they,
just
well,
sent
Get
them.
him. Then
how
get
do
it.
they send you money every month?
He probably
They
does some work.
sponsor my channel. They send me store credit
Oh.
every month.
He
Yeah.
There you
he tells all about the games they have on clearance.
Anyway, Champions O'Hara,
They should pick up.
above average. Not the best thing ever, but it's pretty good.
That sounds interesting. I can
Is
play
that
it solo.
is that a good review?
You know what?
We had fun with it. The
You
characters are
didn't steer me
interesting, they're
wrong with
asymmetric.
Grimheim. You didn't steer me wrong there. So I just sent in a box of stuff to Noble Knight that I'm like, all right, they didn't buy it at the flea market, get it out of the
All right,
house.
buddy.
So once they get the credit for that, I'll probably just
The
Love you.
art is amazing on this game. It's very, very good.
I gotta add it to my wish list.
Do you like Mage Knight?
Never played it. It seemed too complicated.
Oh my
So, like,
gosh,
I'm-
that rule book is
It's not as complicated as Mage Knight. It's way simpler.
Well, yeah,
But it
yeah.
is,
That's
it is
what
Mage,
made me interested in it when you
it
just
is
told
like
me,
Mage Knight. It's a Mage Knight light.
which sounds good to me. Let's see if they actually have it.
The only thing I didn't like was that one scenario we played, there'd be no chance of beating it by the rules. Like I couldn't even imagine a way of beating it.
For normal
Unless
men,
we
maybe.
missed something.
Yeah, get good, scrub.
Yes. Well, we did play co-op. It is a competitive game. Like we couldn't decide whether the game was designed as a competitive or a co-op. Like some games like they just slap one or the other on just cause they can.
Yeah.
Usually one is stronger than the other. We couldn't tell.
Maybe I will. Let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh my gosh, there's a collection one? Oh my gosh.
yeah. There's a
What?
lot of stuff.
For only $60? Oh, wait, I can get the one that's got both for 60, but
get
the other
Ultimate if you can find it.
Ultimate what?
Mage Knight.
I'm not getting Mage Knight.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah. You might like Mage Knight if you're solo. Like I've tried to play it multiplayer and it takes all day.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about.
Like
I
I mean,
can get
Mage Knight
one.
is very good.
I can get one for only $60 because it doesn't come with both boxes. But I'm gonna throw away one of the boxes
No,
anyway.
play it at least one time. It's really good.
Yeah, so I'll wait. So I feel like there's not going to be a run on Champions of Horror after the stream.
No. And
How
the
dare
Star
you.
Wars one I would stay away from. Star Trek, I mean. I
Oh,
tried to
the
play
Mage Knight,
that
yeah.
Star Trek Mage Knight. It was awful. Like the graphic design is terrible. It's like you can't read anything. It's super muddy. I don't know. Very disappointed.
Oh, that was one of the other problems with the last spell. Some of the icons are really hard to read because it's all like pixel art, which I don't like anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't like you.
It doesn't. It just called. I hung up on it.
Got any lists to go through, Lance?
What are you doing?
Got any?
Well, I do have initials, obviously, that
course
Anthony,
you
so
do.
Anthony can win.
Oh yeah. Oh, is all of us against Anthony again, and then we'll do an initials, and I'll go hang out with my wife who just got home.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
I
know.
have one more game to talk about.
All
All
right.
right.
Masters of the Night. Anybody play that?
Well, that's me.
Master of the Night.
So you're basically a vampire clan trying to survive you're moving to a new city and you're trying to take over the city and beat. It's pretty good. Like we enjoyed it, but I don't think we'll play it again.
Is it
That's my
co-op?
Did you wear capes?
Masters of the Night.
Yeah,
It's a
you have to
co-op.
wear capes.
Yeah, but it was actually pretty good. But when everybody went around the table and were like, "Do you want to play this again at some point in future?" No, it's just a cool. I don't know what. Like it's hard to say. Like it sucks to say. Like I'll never play that game again. But like we got the feel
Sucks
of
to
it.
suck.
No, just it sucks to say that.
Like how many movies have you seen that you liked it, but you're not going to watch it again?
Yeah, like if you get it for like 20-30 bucks, grab it, play it, and then move on from it. Like I think it's a pretty good game as far as like a vampire co-op. We had fun with it. It's a little abstract, it's a co-op.
It was in your top tier of vampire co-ops.
It
Is it
probably.
the best vampire co-op you've
What
ever
other
played?
vampire co-ops are there? I don't.
Well, the
Uh,
one that Lance is publishing.
Oh yeah, what Vampire Survivor, right? Is that co-op?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a co-op, yes.
Is it a co-op and competitive or just co-op, pure co-op?
It's just a co-op.
Oh,
Just
But
like
you didn't watch my video.
vampire in Vampire Survivors, or are you trying to survive the vampire?
it is a video game called Vampire Survivors. Everybody knows this.
I've never played it.
You should, 'cause it's really good. Um,
Anyway, it did some fun things that we hadn't seen before. It has a shared dice pool. When you get attacked during the day, you have to choose the lowest number, the lowest die to resolve. And when you're attacking at night, you can choose any die, which is cool.
That is neat.
I like it. We're like, wow, we have not seen that before.
Yeah, he likes it, and he liked it so much, he says, "Don't ever play it again."
I liked it so much, I bought the company.
I mean, we only play 40 times a year, right? Like 40 weekends a year. For 1 out of 40.
that.
But
Like,
how
it
many
has to be
weekends
like
and-
how many games in the world are there? Like to have 40 game nights, game days.
But how many hours per of those weeks?
It's like it's a full day. We probably play 3 or 4 games a week. So what, 120 games a year? Yeah, we
I just
played
want to
it.
point out, y'all, that he has never invited any of us to these game days.
If you're
Yeah.
in town, sure, come on over.
Yeah,
What town
if
is
you're in
that?
Town.
Dallas.
I've been.
Well, my buddy's moving to Houston a year or two.
Should I send the car?
Scott sends the car.
Yeah.
I hop on the
You're gonna be
What,
there?
you won't
jet.
you won't send the BGG jet? Wow.
I want to live in a world where at some point Aldi sends a car for Anthony.
And I'm not home.
That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
It'll be an ambulance when
You're just like,
Just your
I-
luck.
I can't believe it. I actually finally sent the car, and you didn't. You
Yeah,
weren't home.
the driver says, "I got there," and suddenly the lights went out and the curtains closed.
I
All
want to
right, let's do these initials. Let's do these
Yeah,
initials.
let's go.
And then
All
I'll
right.
hang out with
Game
All right, we're
talk
taking
over.
them down
Game talk
tonight.
is over. No more game talk.
Oh, you can
So
talk
the
about that.
initials today, in the year of our Lord 2026, on March 4th.
standard rules on initials, by the way.
Oh no, it's all against Anthony. Do your best to defeat Anthony.
Let's see if you can survive.
Yes.
Initials.
Tonight. Yeah, what are the initials?
I haven't given them yet. Jeez. You
Wait,
people.
we need to do win $100 if you guess them. Don't they do a thing where like you win thousands of dollars if you guess the initials?
Yeah. And they right now it's up to like $109,000 if you can guess the initials.
109,000?
Yeah, it goes up $250 every week.
Jeff.
And they,
No one's ever gonna
The
guess.
initials are BS.
it happened once. It happened once. And the guy won like $7,000.
I bet that guy feels like a dummy now.
Well, I mean,
SR.
anybody else have a guess?
F
S.
J.
F F.
Anyone else?
Clearly
S.
RS.
Well, I said SR.
I know.
I know.
I'm
Doing
asking.
RS.
Yeah, I say RS.
Actually, do the initials have to be in order for that?
They have to be in order as well.
Oh wow, that's even harder.
I'm changing mine. F F. I had them backwards.
Ah,
If someone could
I get
explain
what
that
you did
joke
there.
to the stream, that'd be good.
I get what you did there.
There's 676 combinations.
Start now.
What
So-
are all those?
Okay, well,
Well, nobody got anything right.
Okay.
not even a single letter.
But Anthony was on the right path. It is E. E. Here we go. Item number 1 of E. What the hell? What am I doing here? Why did I? Never mind. Hold on. Trying to. Item number 1 of E.
E.
Had an appearance in Steven Spielberg's movie Ready Player One.
Anthony.
Go for
Oh,
it.
you are horrible.
Eric Estrada.
And
Thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
See, he's already in my head. I just assumed that he knew it.
Clue number 2. Died.
What a clue!
Clue number
So
3.
not Eric Estrada.
Clue number 3. This has been seen in film, TV, and also video games. Clue number 4.
Yeah.
Is connected to baskets.
Jeff,
Oh,
Go
damn it.
for it.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs is
Ah.
correct. Easter eggs.
Good
Well
job.
done. Well done, Jeff. Item number 2 of EE. Clue number 1 appeared on Geek, Dweeb, or Spaz.
Chad,
Go for it.
Eric Estrada.
Clue number
I don't
2
know what that is.
Eat dweeb
has been often seen in detention. Clue number 3 has a connection to Paula Abdul.
Jeff,
Go for it.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio
There you go. Look at that.
Estevez
Wow.
is
on
correct.
fire.
Jeff is the
Well done.
ringer for you guys
On
tonight.
fire.
He used to come into my climbing gym.
Oh yeah.
With Paula?
No, it was post Paula. He had a different
Did
girlfriend.
Paula ever bring MC Scrutcat with her?
You mean Arsenio Hall?
He likes cigarettes.
We go together because
I like
opposites.
to see, I
attract.
like to smoke.
Yeah. Item number 3. Clue number 1. There is one in Tennessee that forces a pre-written tweet to be sent when certain thresholds are hit. Number 2. Are mostly cylindrical.
Anthony,
Go for it.
electric eel.
Is correct. You didn't get it from my
What?
weird fact about electric eel? They
So
have one.
explain that.
They have an eel in an aquarium basically that like if it gives off enough of a charge, the readout gets it and then it sends out a tweet.
I just
saying
saw like a reel like last week about this eel.
Yes. Well, there you go. So good for you that you happen to be there for that. All right. Clue number 1 has a connection to Shia LaBeouf.
All right, that's Shia the Beef.
Clue number 2 is mostly yellow. Clue number 3 is connected to a cherry. Clue number 4, it's an organ. Clue number 5, it involves watching. Final clue.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Eagle Eye?
Eagle Eye.
I was just about to
is
say
correct.
that. I'm like, what?
That
could've
movie, that
cherry
stupid
picked.
Shia LaBeouf movie.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
I guess I'm sad I missed that.
I doubt you are. Clue number 1.
3-1.
Connected to Jason Mitchell in a
Chad,
2000.
Eric Estrada.
Ah,
I'll repeat the first clue. Connected to Jason Mitchell in a 2015 film.
Oh yeah, that guy. Jason Mitchell.
What the hell is Jason Mitchell?
Stupid clue.
Number 2.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Easy.
Easy
Oh, no,
E
what?
is correct.
You gotta be kidding me.
How did you get that one, Anthony?
I'm straight. I had Easy E I had him on down, and I'm trying to remember when Straight Outta Compton came out.
Yeah. Straight out of Compton.
The movie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he played Easy.
Clue number 1.
Pretty good movie. I like that movie.
Sometimes connected to design, analysis, and production.
Aldi,
Go for it.
electrical engineer.
Well done, Scott Alden.
and that one.
Well done.
We have a 3-way tie.
For
technically.
2?
Oh no, we don't.
Scott has 2, Jeff has 2, I have 2.
Oh no, we got 4, baby.
You have nothing.
No, I'm on the team. I'm cheering from the bench. Thank you very much. I'm Mark Madsen.
Okay.
I'm Brian Scalabrine.
Clue number 1
Eric Estrada, Chad.
is correct.
Yes!
Oh, come on.
What am I supposed to do? Mostly connected to the late 70s and early 80s, was once called one of the sexiest bachelors in the world by People magazine, has appeared in telenovelas, commonly seen on a motorcycle, connected to Chips, was most famous for playing Punch.
All right. Now
Poncherello.
Chad's done.
All right.
Dad, you can go to bed now.
Making
On
a
the board.
mockery.
Y'all next week.
On
Making
the
a
board.
mockery of
Yeah.
of this time-honored tradition.
You're only one spot out of first place.
I know, right?
Eric Estrada's the answer to the next one. You'll be in the lead.
That's right.
Just think if Eric Estrada's the answers to all the rest of them too.
Yeah, to run the table.
Clue number 1.
Win somehow.
Most often connected to phones. Clue number 2. Is related to food. Clue number 3. Normally, this is presented diagonally. Clue number 4. Is green and purple. Clue number 5. This is connected to innuendo.
Innuendo.
Ha.
I mean, that does sound like Eric Estrada, but
Yeah.
Final clue. This is most commonly used while sexting. 5.
Jeff.
Jeff.
Erotic emoji. Eggplant emoji.
Sorry.
Will,
I don't know. I don't
eggplant
know.
emoji, eggplant emoji.
I don't know who said their name next after he got it wrong.
It was so me.
It was Will.
Hey.
All
I
right.
said it too.
Well,
I said it too.
well,
I
okay.
guess
Go to the
are we gonna
tape.
go to
We'll
the
go to
tape?
the tape. We'll go to the tape. Let's. I want to get it absolutely 100% correct. We'll go to the tape.
Oh, you're making Kabuki Kid. Give it to Jeff.
What? I need to participate on our
Anyway,
team here, buddy.
Wow, Seth Jaffe just come to the chat. Oh my gosh, the Alaboom still happens. Yes, Seth.
Of course,
And you're
Seth. What do you expect?
and you're as
well,
far
Seth
as I know,
stopped coming
you're
on, so of course everything stopped.
yeah. As far as I know, Seth is still in the group. So if he ever logged into Facebook, he'd see it. Yes, Seth. It's nice to hear from you, old friend. Wonder if his blinds are still all screwed up.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Are we still waiting?
We're still waiting. Kabuki Kid, we need she's Kabuki Kid is investigating.
How is erotic emoji not correct? And then eggplant emoji is just also correct immediately on top of it. That's what I want to know.
Because that's what Blanche wrote down. And,
Yeah, I mean,
can't ask him to do independent thought.
you know what? I was impressed. Weird thing to be impressed by, but I was impressed by the fact that Card House Games is still in business.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. All of the old Card House dates back to all of those old school ones. Like
isn't that Eric?
Estrada?
I think it's Eric, the guy who runs. He's a publisher too, right?
Oh no, Seth. My memes are aggressive. They are not passive aggressive. Anyway, it was Will. Do you have an answer for me, Will?
What was it? Will?
It's eggplant
Bullshit.
emoji.
I don't believe that, man.
I don't believe it was Will.
Filing a
I
grievance.
just saw it. I crashed, so I'm rewinding. Kabuki Kid then said Will.
Will was at least third. It was between me and Scott.
Hey,
All right,
hey.
adjudicator of reality, take another look, please.
No,
Oh my
don't forget
gosh.
it. It's all right. Give it to Will.
Moving
It's not
on.
give it. I
Moving
was there,
on.
buddy.
I'm going to debate anyway because I'm from the UK originally, and I would call it an aubergine emoji.
Aubergine.
Oh my heavens. Anthony loses a point.
Woohoo! He's
How
tired
did
of
I
me
lose
now.
a point?
Because you're being all like, I grew up in blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah yourself. Go ahead.
Give me a second here. I gotta check something really quick. Weekly album green room members. I gotta see if he somehow left or something. I don't know. I mean, otherwise I gotta add Seth to the group so he can, if he wants to join us, he can. And he can get the link to join.
I gotta say, I can get behind the as I'm looking at the component list here to punch that. There's 8 neutral white axolotls. I mean, I can get behind that game. Neutral axolotls.
Yeah.
What now? What are you talking about?
The swamp.
I'm
Game.
punching Fea's Swamp. That's one of the components I'm separating out of the neutral
Yeah, I
axolotls.
haven't played Kai in years. Now, of course, I mean they've got a new one. Seth, you weren't part of the Alaboom Green Room, secret group. I just sent you an invite. If you want to join, it right now, there's a link in there. It'll take you to the thing, and then you can go. All right, here we go.
Meanwhile, my aubergine is wilting. Let's get back to it.
Ha ha!
Whoa, we don't
Let's
want
get
to.
that. Let's get that.
That's not the text.
Let's get that thing going 6 to midnight. Corner 1. This is connected to a famous 1983 speech. Oh, wait. Aldi was first.
Ooh, what?
Okay.
Yep. So.
Kabuki
Sorry,
Kid.
Will.
Did that
Line
to me.
emoji.
I knew it was between me and Aldi.
I knew I was pretty fast.
All right. Clever 2.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Evil Empire.
Fuck you, Anthony.
Oh man.
I have like all these clues that I write, and I'm all excited about them.
Well, yeah, read them off. I want to hear them.
Debuted in 1996.
That would probably have been better.
Features a picture of a boy with a cape. Connected to the New York Yankees.
I don't get it.
Famously featured in Star Wars. Includes Revolver, Vietnam, People of the Sun.
Eric Eggplant.
Wow. Anyway, that was there have been like 2 mosh pits that I've been a part of, and the Rage was one of two of them that I thought I could die. I could die in here, I think, and Rage was definitely one of them.
Were you getting punched in the face or something?
It was just like people were literally running at each other as hard, as fast, and as hard as
and
they
full,
could.
full
And
full body contact.
yeah, full body slamming into each other. And then luckily I'm a larger person, so like a lot of people were bouncing off me, but there were a couple of heavy fellas that hit me pretty, and it was like, oh, this is taking me back to football, but I don't have pads on, so I mean, you get hit by the right guy and you crack heads. I mean, you're done. So I was like, yeah, that was cool. I'm leaving. See you later.
It's my last clue. Hit my pumpkin
Clue
time.
one. Can be found on a bus.
I mean, probably Eric Estrada now.
Jeff.
Emergency exit.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What the?
I ride a lot of buses.
All right, guys. Have a good night. I'll
All
catch up with you
right.
later.
Say hello to the missus for us.
Yep.
I will.
It's a good game.
Your long-suffering wife.
Huh.
I'm losing to the team, but it's 3-3-3. You won.
3.
Clue number one. Has a strange connection to the Salvation Army. Clue number two. Has a strange connection to a St. Patrick's Day parade. Clue number three. Faced a lawsuit for $20 million stemming from a 2017 car accident. Clue number four. Shares a nickname with a character from The Wizard of Oz. Clue number five. While they are retired, when they worked, they were connected to the colors white, silver, and blue. Final clue. Best known for being a Dallas Cowboy.
Oh my God.
5,
I'm a Cowboy fan.
4, 3, 2,
Aldi.
1. Aldi. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anthony.
5.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel
Oh, come on.
Elliott is correct.
Dang.
And he's even a cowboy. And I put that in there for you, cowboy fan. I didn't even know Jeff was a cowboy fan.
Yeah, I was born in Dallas.
I mean, he's
Oh.
been gone for years.
Clue number 1.
What's the Wizard of Oz?
Zeke or whatever. No.
Zeke?
God, I gotta find it.
Dorothy.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No, we'll just um yeah. I have to go and find it on the page. I don't remember.
Don't
I
worry about
wrote
it.
these 2 days ago. Clue number 1. This is connected to an announcement. Clue number 2. This often includes an exclamation point.
Aldi.
Go for it.
Extra, extra.
Extra, extra is correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. We got 2 left.
I lost, but let's see if Aldi can beat me outright.
Yeah.
That's straight up.
You,
Then it'll be
what and
Aldi's
Jeff?
turn to
I
go
don't know.
against the
Let's not
group.
push that.
We're tied at 4.
Oh, okay.
Clue number 1. In a sense, this is a designer. Clue number 2. His first name is Theodore. Clue number 3. People have watched him on TV walking hundreds of miles. Clue number 4. He is often cut. Number 5. He is from South Africa. I thought this would be a tough one. Final clue. This 4-time major golf tournament winner is nicknamed.
Anthony.
Go for it.
Ernie Els.
Ernie Els. I thought that would be a tough one. All right. Here we go. Final one. Clue number 1. Has a connection to E.T., Full House, and Charles in Charge. Number 2. Has appeared in slow motion. Number 3. Is connected to the Beverly Hillbillies. Number 4. Is connected to Steven Seagal. Number 5. Is known for wearing a red swimsuit.
Jeff,
Jeffrey.
Erica Eleniak.
Erica
Oh.
Eleniak is the correct answer.
Oh,
Well
that's
done. Good old Erica Eleniak. I did not know that she had a very bit role in
E.T.
E.T. Yeah.
Are we tied?
Uh,
4-4-4-4? 4-4-4?
So you crushed Anthony.
I got 5.
Oh,
I got 5. You got 4. Jeff got 4. Chad got Eric Estrada.
Yeah.
So you guys won 9-5.
9-5.
9-2-5.
Yeah, crushed. If you had to guess, how old do you think Erica Eleniak is now?
55.
45.
How much? What'd you say?
I said
55.
Didn't she like
Jeff
play
said
his
45.
girlfriend on the show?
She was born September 29th, 1969. She is
Wow.
56
57.
years old.
56, 57 coming up. Yeah, good for her.
So do you know what part she played in ET?
Nope.
Alien.
No. She
Eric
was
Estrada.
she played the girl that Elliot kissed. Remember that scene
Ah.
when he and then the pretty girl, he walks up and he kisses the pretty girl.
Remember that at all? Yeah, I haven't watched ET in like 40 years.
Yeah.
That's your fault.
I know.
And then I just
I watched the
you
DVD, like-
get to read all these like things about it, and then the guy who played Elliot, Henry
Yes.
Thomas,
Yes.
said that he hated that scene. When I had to kiss the girl, I had to do it multiple times. I don't like girls. And later he's like, I was crazy.
He was in that Christopher Walken movie with like
Suicide Kings. We just watched it like
yeah,
a
Suicide
couple
Kings.
days ago.
I like that movie.
So you talk about like people who were in things and then you see them later and you're like, oh crap. Have you ever seen the video? Well, I guess Scott and Chad probably the only people who've ever seen the video. Have you seen the video for the Black Parade?
Yes. It's been a while.
So the guy who's in the hospital
I
bed.
don't watch emo stuff.
I don't know if I've seen it, but I mean I've seen the video, but I don't know if I would
So the
recommend
guy who's in the hospital bed when he was a kid, he is the witness in the movie Witness.
Yeah, Witness, yeah.
Ah.
So wait
I
a
like
minute, time
I
out,
like
time out.
Witness.
Who watched? You're talking about Suicide Kings one with
Christopher Walken.
Walken?
Yeah, and
Christopher
Jay Moore.
Walken, Dennis Leary,
Was Jay Moore in that movie?
Jay Moore, yeah.
Jay Moore, Jeremy Sisto.
Oh yeah.
Um,
No, Jeremy
Not
Pivens.
Jeremy Sisto, the other guy.
Pivens.
Yes. Johnny Galecki. Guys, what are you doing? It's supposed to be cards. Get your junky friend out of here.
That was a good movie, man. I like that movie.
Brad Garrett.
yeah, Eric Leniak wasn't in that movie.
But
Is this a
Elliot
recommendation?
was.
Suicide Kings?
Elliot was.
Henry Thomas was, yes.
Henry Thomas.
I just remember like the thing where he was
Wasn't he?
like
He was in something else recently too.
when the guy comes over to clean his window and Dennis he's like, you know,
Oh, I
he's
got
like,
some busket.
yeah, he's like, when they give you $50, I want you to go get some shoes. I want you to go get, I want you to get a jacket. I want you to shower. I want you to shave. I want you to get a job. If I catch you out here with your fucking busket, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. Yes.
How old is Henry Thomas?
Henry Thomas, well, he's got to be around the same age.
He's yeah.
54, September 9th, 1971, he was born.
Yep.
He's a little bit older than us there, Aldi.
Yep. Just not by a little bit.
Not just by a hair.
Oh, he was in Doctor Sleep.
That's right.
Man, I like Doctor Sleep.
Dr. Sleep, it's a good book, too.
He's in Legends of the Fall for like 10 minutes.
Rebecca Ferguson is also in Doctor Sleep. I like Rebecca Ferguson. Have you seen Dune?
Yes.
She was also in that Mercy show. The Mercy. She was the judge in Mercy. The AI
One of my
judge.
favorite Fergusons we referenced tonight.
My wife and I started watching the second season of Hijack with Idris Elba. So far so good. It's doling out the mystery slowly but surely, and it has distinct connections to the first season, so I like that.
Hijack?
Hijack. The first season could have just stood by its own, but the second season they're building off of it. It's worth it. It's it's not. I thought it was just going to be some standard, you know, power fantasy, die hard. I'm the guy that can solve the problem type of stuff, but it definitely goes in a different direction. I'm not going to give anything away, but worth it. Did anybody watch um uh did anybody watch the first two episodes of Scrubs, the new season?
No, I never
I'm
watched a
watching. You
single. I
good?
never watched the old one.
Oh,
I
that's like
like
one
it.
of that's a favorite show for Rebecca and I. Like we watched it and it was just kind of like it reminded us of like having young kids and sitting down to watch Scrubs together on DVD, before there was like streaming.
I
It
saw it
was
and I was like, I don't want no scrubs.
We watched it on VCR.
ah. Go ahead. What was that, Jeff?
We watched it on VCR and we would tape it and then watch it.
Yeah, I mean that was like one of my favorite things was uh when they did the when it was on streaming, like when we could watch all of it all the time. That was great.
My favorite line from that show was when they said if they took away porn off the internet, there'd only be one website, and it would be bringbacktheporn.com.
Yeah.
That's just a great line.
um there was a lot of, I always it was a show that made you laugh, but it had heart. That was like the uh uh Kelso, the guy who ran the place, who the guy that got to play that role was great in it. And I remember they have that entire episode where they talk about like how tough it is to be a doctor and like watching, like becoming attached to your patients and then watching them die, things like that, and how tough it is or whatever. And they always watch Kelso, the guy who the guy who runs the hospital, who's also a doctor. He's like chief of medicine, and you see him and like, and as soon as he walks out the door, like he walks out the door, and as soon as his foot hits the ground, they always show it hits the ground. He immediately is like, he's just fine. And they're like, how does he do it? Like, because he treats patients, and he's like, he's been doing it for years, and then he finally, you see him and they kind of follow him through the day, and he's got this like young kid that he's treating, and he's trying to do right by him, and then all of a sudden, and unfortunately, of course, the child dies, and you see him, and like for the first time ever, he steps out and his foot hits the pavement, and he's just down, and he just can't, and he just does this slow shuffle to his car, and then he sees all the young doctors coming, and he sees that, and then as soon as like he sees him, he's like,
Right.
he's just like, because he doesn't want them to see that that the job finally got to him. Yeah, no, it's just a great show.
Well, I'm gonna literally go watch the new Scrubs right now with my wife.
Yeah, no, there's two episodes, and then at 4 in the morning, another episode comes out again. It's new episodes every Thursday.
Well, I'm gonna watch one episode right now. So thank you, gentlemen, and good night.
Good night, Jeff.
Yeah, have a good one.
Where'd Anthony go? He vanished.
You vanished.
Um, what else has been going on?
The war.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't know if do we want to go down this path.
well, I'll go down it.
Frustrating.
I'll open up my big yap and talk. Um, like it's just one of those things where the shit in the Epstein files must be just fucking horrible. With all this fucking, we'll just start blowing up people in another country,
Did you
to
see the
avoid.
video of the torpedo hitting the ship today?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like first time
They haven't
first
launched a
time they,
torpedo. Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead.
Well, yeah, since World War II or whatever.
World War II. First sub torpedo sinking a ship since World War II. Crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they just left everybody to drown. Did they serve? Did they rescue anybody?
I mean, there was another ship, like they said they got like 37 people out of the water or something like that.
37.
I don't know how many it was, but yeah, that they
Goodness.
rescued people. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy times, man. I don't know what else to add it to that.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's just like here we are,
My nephew is in the Air Force.
I mean, not that it, I mean, who knows or whatever. But they they had a uh so in can't, I can't think of where my friend Josh, one of my bosses, lives. Albania. Albania is a place where Iranian dissidents go to like basically seek asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Iran's just been vaguely saying, and we know that you're keeping Iranian dissidents in Albania, so they're on the list too for us to bomb. And like Josh just happens to live in one of the towns where there's a large contingent of that. So he's like, so
But why would dissidents be targeted?
because they're being protected by the US. I mean, the US is helping them because Albania has a really, really good relationship with the United
Meaning
States.
Iran is bombing.
Iran would want to bomb them to try to
Attacking them.
kill the Iranian dissidents or what have you.
I see.
So, yeah, so it was
How
just,
far is that? It
I
seems
mean,
pretty
within
far.
range. I mean,
Is
it's
it?
just, yeah, I mean, and it's just one of those things where it's like, so he's like, so, and he's been talking about the fact that he has been wanting, him and his wife have been wanting to move to Czechia. And they've been working on making that happen
It's
for a while
4,000
now.
kilometers.
Hey, all I know is that
That seems
they've
very.
they're
Yeah.
saying that's something. So he's like, yeah, that'd be. I mean, he's like, I don't think I'm in that much danger, but I also am mindset of like, this is fucking dumb, you know. I mean, it's like so. So he said, my wife and I are just gonna leave town for a while, and just kind of.
Gosh, I can't imagine that they can shoot that far.
I don't
I'd
know.
be keeping my eye on Ukraine right now.
Yeah.
I just I I think that uh it's just
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, it's more of the same, right? It's just like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm surprised that uh I'm not gonna like I'm surprised that one that a um that a president lied, and so I'm not gonna be surprised at that, and I'm certainly not gonna be
What?
yeah, and I'm not gonna be surprised at that in any way, shape, or form. But I'm also not gonna be like, it's just more of the same, right? I mean, it's just stuff like that. It's just the garbage that people say that, and it's one of those things where it's um oh, we're not gonna have any more wars. Oh, well, I guess, but it's not a war. Oh, what you guys called it a war, but it's not a war. It's and it's just, and then you have like the people that the few people I know that are the followers, saying like, oh well, it's like it's had to be done, or this. It's just it's another thing where it's like, there's no real reason other than money. Again, I mean, it's the only reason we're doing it. It's just depressing,
It
and
is.
it's just one death is a tragedy, 100 deaths is a statistic, and it's just, I mean, if and you think about the people that, I mean, the service the servicemen and women that have already lost their lives. I mean, it's just, in this situation, I mean, it's just kind of like meaningless, absolute meaningless deaths. I mean, the civilians in Iran that have lost their lives, meaningless. Um, the fact that we spent $300 million of the planes, shot down by Kuwait, you know, how many kids could have gone to college for free for $300 million? How many homeless people could
Yeah.
have had a roof over their head for $300 million? How many hungry people within the United States could have been fed for $300 million?
Is
I
that the
mean,
cost of one plane?
well, it was three planes at $100 million each.
I see.
You know,
How did they get shot down? Do we know why and what
the
happened there?
the I mean, if you the Kuwaiti air defenses were like on standby, and
Did
our
they not get
planes.
informed that our planes were there?
Who knows? I mean, nobody has a distinctive answer, but I mean, and thankfully, the people, the air crews of those planes, they were all fine. I mean, they they there's a video of like a person in Kuwait like running over
Oh yeah, I
to
saw that one where the pilot had
and,
parachuted
and,
in
and
and
he's running over there and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And he's like, Thank you so much for, what you do." And he was being very,
can you imagine to be in that position where you got shot down
and
in
then like,
and then someone's running up to you?
yeah,
That's scary.
I mean, I just, I mean, it's just,
So surreal.
it is, it's incredibly surreal and just, and the whole thing is just awful for so many reasons, right? I mean, and it's just like, and, why are we, and you
Kabuki is
can
saying
you
it's a
can
billion dollars a day.
yeah,
A
we're
bill?
gonna
A
we're gonna
bill?
they said we're
A
gonna we're
billy.
gonna we're gonna drop like 200. They say rough estimates say $220 billion is going to be spent on this before all is said and done, if that is over in the 5 weeks that they said that this would probably take to do. 220
5 weeks.
billion dollars. $220 billion.
It's
It's just,
mind-boggling.
it's, and again, how many uh how many kids could have, gone to gone to college for free for $220 billion? It's just, I don't know. Yeah, we can't give out health care or food to people, but we, as Carlin loved to say, we certainly enjoy bombing the shit out of brown people. Yeah, because we don't bomb white people. Not since World War II. I don't know. The whole thing sucks, and did not ask Congress um for,
War powers.
yeah, war powers.
I think there was like a vote today that basically just
No, there was a vote today that said that force um they would force the before he could do anything new, he would have to get approval from Congress to do it, and it got voted down
yeah.
by the Republicans. Yeah. Discretionary wars must be authorized by Congress under U.S. law and by the UN under international law. Trump did not bother with either case.
Another thing that's worrisome is if Turkey gets bombed, that pulls the NATO into this thing.
Yeah. And that feels like that's the point, right?
Maybe.
In a lot of ways.
I don't know.
I don't know. It feels like it's the point to me. I mean, if anything that they could do to, like, I don't know, Like, well, of course we got to fight now, you know.
Wasn't this about the like a nuke though?
Well, that was the whole thing, right?
Do they
It
have
was
do
like,
they have that under control now, or
have
is
you
that
seen the clip where they go to Netanyahu and since 1992, like, there's all these clips of him saying they're within Iran is
2
within
weeks?
1 month of having
Yeah,
nuke,
I've seen that. Yeah, that's crazy.
He's been saying it since the 90s. You know, it's just like they're within 3 weeks of having the fissionable material. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's it's infuriating. Um, but anyway,
Anyway, yeah, it's very
and
depressing.
and there's nothing you can do. Nothing you
Well,
can
we're
do.
voting.
Well, yeah, and you'd think that. Sorry, I got stuffy nose. Um, hey, what an incredibly. This is why these things worry me. Is that like what an incredibly stupid thing to do right before? And you notice that like Republicans are some of them are like distancing themselves from it or trying to because they know it's not going to be really fucking popular. You know, and then they got to be like, well, I didn't say that we should do it. You know, I don't know. The whole thing is just, it's,
I'm sure something will be manufactured to change the voting wins before November.
yeah. I mean,
Anyway, we can talk about something else.
well, and then also the other thing is that like go and try to find actual, uh, um, hard data on casualties at this point. It's all just very much, you know, uh, it's all murky. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody wants to talk about, you know, and it's just, I don't know. Yeah, I know. It all sucks.
Not to mention, a lot of images are arguably being saying are being enhanced by AI.
Yeah.
So some of the things that you may be saying, are they real? Are they not real? I don't know.
Yeah.
And another bad news, Lou Holtz passed away.
I don't know what that is.
He was the Anthony, who was Lou Holtz?
Lou Holtz was the head coach of the Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame, right?
Yeah. 88 years young. You play any games recently there, Anthony?
No, want to my favorite Lou Holtz anecdote.
Uh,
So sometime this is probably going back like 15 years or so, maybe more than that. Where there was a coach who, they won the game, and he was a much older gentleman, still coaching, and his team doused him with the Gatorade after the game, and he ended up getting pneumonia and died.
Oh,
oh,
for what? Or was that Notre Dame?
No, so they had asked Lou Holtz about it, and Lou Holtz goes, well, "We're not winning very much now, so I guess I'm safe.
Are you safe from the Gatorade?
I'm safe from getting doused with Gatorade." Yes.
Wow. How
sorry.
cold was it?
When I said Lou Holtz, 88 years young, I was reminded of one of my all-time favorite Norm Macdonald jokes. Ray Manzarek, George, keyboardist, dies age 74.
Curse
The
of
curse of the
Doors.
doors.
The Curse of the Doors.
The curse of the doors. Just ah.
No, I haven't played anything. I've been busy working and taking care of my wife.
How's she doing?
She's doing
Slowly
okay.
but surely. Yeah.
like, this everything's taking time. Like just now when I ran out of the room, she had to so they have her on prednisone again to help with breathing.
Yeah.
But as a result, it makes her blood sugar go really high. So normally, I mean, she's type 2 diabetic, but she doesn't take insulin at all. They put her on insulin when she was in the hospital, and now as a result of the prednisone, like her blood sugar gets really high, so she's back on insulin again. But I had given her the pen before I came up, but she didn't have a needle for it, so she needed. She goes, "Could you come get me a needle?" I'm like, "Yeah, hold on." Like it's a pen and it has a needle you keep change every time you use it.
Yeah, you screw into it.
But I mean, she's making progress. She's moving around a little bit more than she was. Just breathing is the biggest issue.
Wow. Tell her to get on the hoof with this getting better, because I'm gonna
I
need her
keep telling
slinging
you.
cardboard come August.
Don't worry, she'll be there. I'll be there. We'll be selling games
For the man.
working for the man.
Works
Speaking
until
of
the
games, man, that was my grievance of the
man.
week was those covers, man. New Ravenloft book coming this summer.
Is that D&D?
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing a new Ravenloft book this summer.
The
And
cover, I think I like that cover. The covers look cool to me.
yeah, the alt cover for the last few books, they do the alternate covers for like the brick and mortar stores. And I've collected literally every alt cover for 5e that they've put out. And to start off, they were amazing, and now they're just hot garbage.
Can you share one? I want to see what it looks like.
Yeah, there was one I posted in the green room. Here, here, we copy this image.
I thought the blocky, just words looked cool. No art. It's just like text.
So here's like a side by side. So the left image is the standard cover. The right side is the alt cover.
Can you share your screen?
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat. Can someone share it?
Yeah, the right hand one is way better.
You like the right hand? You like the alt cover better?
Oh yeah.
I kind of like the standard cover better.
No, the alt cover is way better. It's very metal.
Well, they did the Forgotten Realms in sort of that style as well.
I mean,
Not as drastic as that one.
There ain't a world where I'm buying that book in any cover, but I mean,
Yeah. I'll buy it.
It doesn't look like Bo. Remember the last cover looked like Bo? Bo Radakovich?
I don't know who that is.
a little,
remember
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it totally looked like him.
No, that's a Strad von or Strad
Long fingers there.
Rod.
von Stravovich or whatever.
Here, yeah, I'm sorry to go political again, but I have to read this. I just found this, so I posted this.
I mean, I like this other one.
I'm not a fan, and that's the
No?
collector's copy.
That's the collector's version.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll buy it because I have to buy it, but
You have to.
yeah. And then this fall they're doing another double release for.
Who's this guy back here?
It's a painting.
Oh, it's a painting. Who's this guy down here?
It's a dead guy.
Is he dead?
Yeah, if you scroll down, he's got a stake in his chest.
Oh, he does.
Keep scrolling. Oh, they cut it off.
Quite see it.
Yeah, there's a full.
Is it another vampire?
I'm assuming so. In like the full art for this, there's that guy, and then below him, there's like a lady laying there, also with a stake out of her chest. So that's a chair. That's fingernails.
You can see the stake.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh
You
yeah, it's
see
right
like
there.
above the V
Yeah,
there?
it's
Yeah.
right. It's right behind the V.
It's a knee.
Well, Straw doesn't seem too concerned.
No. I mean,
He's bored.
yeah, I mean he's sitting there in his own demiplane, and he ain't got nothing to worry about.
He's all like, I'm above this.
Pretty much. And then this fall they're doing like that double release, and it's going to be like a big magic book, and then they're releasing a magic adventure that sort of plays into like the movie. If you remember the movie with Chris Pine, where it had the Red Wizards of Thay in it, they blew the horn or whatever. It's going to be about the Red Wizards of Thay again. The adventure is supposed to, be about the Red Wizards, and like the cover of that book is going to be like has Zastam in it, who is the lich for Thay, who's trying to ascend into godhood. There you go. But that was my qualm from this week's Gamma releases. I was disturbed by that.
Oh my heavens. I apologize, boys.
First world problems.
Got any list to go through, Lance?
I did some digging. I found a couple here. Hold on.
Second, I'll be right back.
Actually, yeah, I have to go pee too. So you guys talk. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back.
Talk amongst yourself.
Scott and I'll carry the room.
That's right.
Uh,
So no gaming lately? Any computer gaming?
no, nothing.
Nothing?
I'm
Do you
not
play
really
solo?
a big computer gamer.
I mean, I guess you do solo gaming if you're going to do the Mr. President.
Yeah,
I'm curious how that's going to play.
but like even that, I like until we get set up. Like I said, like I played Gloomhaven by myself, and I had it set up on my game table, the recess part, for like a year.
Wow.
Because it was like once I put it away, that's it. I'm done. I'm never playing it again. So
Did
I
you
got to
finish
figure
it?
out when I actually want to start playing this, and I'm gonna do the same thing probably, or I might just put it on the pool table because I never used the pool table.
Yeah, I can't tell if I would like this kind of game. I'm gonna get the computer game and see if I like it. Like if
Yeah,
it manages all the, if I'm just making decisions about what to tackle.
what's funny is you open the box, and the first thing on top there's a letter from the outgoing president to you.
Oh, okay.
But then
Write 3 letters.
but the thing that's funny is, so the box is like that.
Yeah,
deep.
it's like a GMT.
It's a thicker one than normal. But like you get it, and usually GMT there's 2 books always in GMT. One is like the quick rules, and then another one is like all of the rules, and then it usually has like 3 like playthroughs.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like, okay,
It'll
set
walk
this
you
up
through.
like this, and now do this, and now do this, and now do this, and you can actually
Right.
it shows you like so you get how to play. But this has this book that's like a spiral book, and that's the flip book, and that literally is every single one of your actions. Then it goes through. You flip a page, and it tells you what you have to go through. But then it has like the how to play book, which is like 8 pages. Then it has the full rule book, which is like 40 pages.
Okay.
Then it has like these 12-page little books for all different little aspects of the game. Like there's one on like like stuff that's happening domestically, and stuff that's happening internationally, and stuff that's happening with Russia, and stuff that's happening with this, and stuff that's happening with that. Then there's 500 chits.
Are they the little tiny cardboard square
They're
chits?
probably like 3/4 of an inch square.
Do they do the die cut, or are they still like doing those where you you get them in like a big
Oh, they're
giant
die
sheet
cut.
of
They're
other die
die
cut?
cut.
Okay,
Yeah, they're
that's
not. It's not like the whole thing
yeah, like
comes
where
out and you got to break them.
well, yeah, you have to break them apart.
Yeah, no, they're die cut.
Okay.
And then there's 2 game boards, and one of them is like an 8-fold, and one of them is like a 6-fold.
You need to get a picture of that one.
Yeah,
When you put
I'll
that
lay it all out and take a picture, so I'm show how big it actually is.
I think
Uh,
I've seen a playthrough on like someone posted a video.
Yeah. Then there's 2 like the same size as the box, like sideboard things to track stuff on, and then there's 4 double-sided player aids.
Okay.
Then there's
They're all different.
there's a scenario booklet. There's like
Wow.
4 decks of cards, and then 2 dice.
That's crazy.
It's
What is this game
ridiculous.
ranked? Is it what's the depth of this game? Like
It's probably like 3.5.
what's it is it like a close to 5? It's probably like 4 point something.
No, I think it's a
4.25.
It's a
So someone
4.25.
basically it means someone rated it like less. Someone rated a 1, of course. Jackass.
Yeah.
2 people rated it a medium light, 17 rated medium, 42 rated medium heavy, and 53 rated heavy.
It's one of those games that if you've played GMT games before, it's probably easier to play.
God, the
Probably easier
picture.
to grasp. But again, I like heavy stuff. I like, that kind of thing. It's gonna be one of those things that if it's $100 game.
Yeah.
And I was laughing because while we were talking
Packed with
before,
stuff.
I looked on Noble Knight, and the first edition is like $225 on there.
Why?
Well, because they made it. It took them a long. They announced this game a long time ago. They made it, and they sold out of it super quick.
Look at all this stuff.
And then they did a second edition. So the second edition is the one that just came out. Literally, they just started delivering. And the second edition like cleans some stuff up and everything. And they always sell like every time they upgrade, they always sell like, here's the stuff to shake your first edition and make it a second edition kind of thing. And they charge like $28 for that. But yeah, no, it's ridiculous. What I think is funny about the game though is the fact that it's 19 years or 20
Oh,
years.
you don't play
time.
more than you play 19 turns.
I don't know, but it runs from 2001 to 2020.
2020.
So it's 20 years.
What's more complicated, this game or actually being president?
Well, that's the whole thing. The reason the designer who made this game, basically, because he got tired of hearing people talking about every president and everything. He's like, you think it's going to be easy to be the president? Here you go. You can be the president. And be dealing with 9,000 different crises and things going on in the world and in your own country. And
Oh, there's the books.
yeah. But like, yeah, there's an ally. See that picture right there? Go back to that other picture. So the one on the left, that is all of the all the things you do in a single turn.
Yeah.
And then the other one showed you the order.
The order of it.
The order of how you resolve.
Okay. I like that they like covered up like
how crazy is that?
That is crazy. So you
Like
start with
some of those. So, see, the thing with GMT games is like I play several of the games solo, and they have like a bot system in it, and a lot of things the bot system once you know it, but like it has a thing. It's like okay, step 1. Is this going on? No. Okay, go to step 2. Is this going on? No. Is this going on? No. Is this going on? This is going on. Okay, do this. So like when you play it, the bot thing, if you know that, okay, the first 6 things, none of that stuff has happened yet. We can go right to number 7 and do that thing.
I assume there's dice rolling in this game.
Yeah, there's 2 dice in the game.
For the
There's
randomness.
one 6-sided die and one 10-sided die.
What are these things? Some guys.
Cards. They just haven't been.
I just like wonder what these containers are.
Oh, those are very useful containers. It's a company called Very Useful Containers.
Okay.
But yeah, that's like it's literally that's the entire
I like this guy's gamer
table.
chair.
That's an entire table to set the game up on. To play by yourself.
Hmm. Hey, someone's got a keyboard. I love stuff in the background. Oh yeah, and a Harry Potter Lego. Um, yeah, I guess someone's learning how to play keyboard here.
That tablecloth has to go though.
I know that tablecloth is rough. Guaranteed super solid text block
Remember like
print.
the first seasons of Game Night when they
Yes.
used the the old
Nikki had the spider
web.
spider web tablecloth.
Oh, it was awesome, but it was also not awesome.
Do you have these trays, Anthony?
I have to get more.
Yeah, I think I would only play this with an app.
All right, I have a list.
Silicone cupcakes.
Yeah.
I have a list, and it's rather small too. We don't. It's gonna
Okay,
be like
well, that's good.
the 700 greatest
your problem.
whatevers.
Oh, there's a lot of pictures uploaded to this game. 133.
It almost feels like it's something that I really wish instead of having the regular board, it had the old GMT usual fold up cardstock.
Yeah.
Because then I would just actually like mount it on like a magnetic dry erase board and magnetize all the chits and just have it up on the wall. Like, oh, okay, I want to make
360 to 600 minutes.
Yeah.
And comments does this have? Epic. You rated a 7.5. Not a game, but an attempt at a simulation. But the main problem of this product is its ideological basis. It completely endorses the usual propaganda about the American presidency. We are very far from the truth of its genocidal and utterly imperialistic reality. Okay.
Did you watch the CGE thing this week?
Nope. What was that?
It did kind of like an in-flight report for this year.
Oh, okay. I'll have to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Lance is all excited.
More Arnak or what? Or more SETI or
They're doing a digital RNAC.
digital Arnak? Okay.
They're
Lance, did you pre-order your copy of Lords of Waterdeep yet?
Oh,
No.
yeah. Lords of Waterdeep getting reprinted?
Renegade.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't believe that's been out of print.
I can.
Why?
It's not a good game.
Not a good game?
In my opinion, it is
if it was
not a
in
good game.
the Gray Fox repertoire, would you keep reprinting it?
if it was bringing in money.
Yeah, you're printing money.
Have you ever played what you call it, the Marvel one?
The what?
The Marvel Lords of Waterdeep game?
I didn't know there was.
No. Which one is that?
Age of something it's called. Hang on a minute.
But also CGE is doing a Codenames Critical Role. Then they're putting out like one independent new game called Drillers.
Drillers.
Mm-hmm. It's on BGG. I approved the image. Was it yesterday?
Okay.
Age of Heroes.
Never played it. It's Waterdeep?
The same designers, and it's very, very Waterdeep like. All right, Lance, what's your list?
You hold on a second. These are according to Parade magazine. the 23 greatest Oscar snubs of all time.
Okay.
Ah.
This is stuff that should have gotten that did
I'm
not.
gonna say the number one is
These aren't really in
Goodfellas.
a list. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's not like this is number one. This is just 23 that
Okay.
they say. Number one, Alfred Hitchcock never won, despite Best Director nominations for his work on Rebecca, Lifeboat, Spellbound, Rear Window, and Psycho.
Mm.
Oh, just as never getting an
He never
Oscar.
got, yeah, he did
That's too
eventually
bad.
get a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1968. But it was a little too late. For his speech, Alfred Hitchcock simply said, "Thank you very much indeed," and then left. Next up, E.T. the Extraterrestrial. 40 years after its release.
You know who he kisses in that movie?
We are,
Rebecca
John.
Romaine.
Erica and
Eric
Elena.
Estrada.
Eric
Eric
Estrada.
received 9 nominations, yet only succeeded in the technical categories of Best Original Score, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound, and Best Sound Effects. Richard Attenborough later declared that it should have won Best Picture, and he directed Gandhi, the movie
Is that
that
what
got
won
it.
that year?
Yeah, Gandhi
No,
won it, and he
probably
said
Gandhi.
that,
Come on.
the director of Gandhi said it should have won. Anyway.
I thought Richard Attenborough was the guy that did those nature things.
Glenn Close has been nominated 8 times and never won.
Yeah, she deserves one.
He's gotten close.
The Shawshank Redemption
What?
landed
Oh,
7
Oscar.
nominations in 1995,
Because it came out the same year as Forrest Gump.
but he, along with everyone else associated with the film, went home empty-handed. Blamed Tom Hanks and Forrest Gump.
If you had a choice to watch either one of them right now, which one would you watch?
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Janai.
I mean, I like Forrest Gump. Don't get me wrong. I watched Forrest Gump a bunch. I got the Laserdisc and everything.
I will always remember when I convinced my mother to watch Shawshank. I was working in the video store and I brought it home and I said, "You should watch this movie." Because she said, bring me home a movie. I want to watch a movie." And so I grabbed that one. I said, "Here, this is a really good movie." And she was so, spoilers, so worried. She's like, "Tell me he gets out of prison." She like kept pausing it. "Tell me he gets out
Oh
of
my
prison."
God, really?
Yeah, she was like, if he doesn't get out of prison, I am going to be so sad." And I was just like, "Mom, I can't tell you. You got to watch the movie. You got to watch it movie." And she was like so like wrapped up in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of her favorite movies now. So, uh, Barbara Streisand. In the 97-year history of the Oscars, just a handful of women have been nominated for Best Director. Barbara Streisand, perhaps
She's
the
won
most
Best
egregious
Actress.
snub belongs to Barbara Streisand and her tearjerker, The Prince of Tides. It earns 7 nominations, including Best Picture, but she was ignored.
Was she nominated?
Yes. She has 2 wins in
What
total for her
one?
starring role in 1968's Funny Girl and for co-writing 1977's Best Original Song, Evergreen.
Don't know.
Who won that year for Best Director?
No idea.
What year?
Just whenever
Prince of
Prince of
Tides?
Tides came out. Citizen Kane, 1941. Number 1 on the
boring.
greatest movies of all time. Converted its 9 nominations into 1 single win for Best Original Screenplay. John Hughes. Well, writer director John Hughes was best known for teen-oriented affairs such as Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He also wrote the screenplays for a comedy classics, National Lampoon's Vacation, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and Home Alone. He never snared a single nomination for any of his work, though he did receive a special tribute at the 2010 show after his unexpected death. Princess Bride. The 1987 Robert Andrew directed Gem will never not be a watchable good time. Manny Patinkin, who played revenge-seeking swordsman Inigo Montoya, once compared its ageless legacy to that of the Wizard of Oz. But Manny Patinkin is kind of a fatuous bastard. But anyway, when Oscar nominations were announced that year, it received one nod for Best Original Song. Last Emperor took Best Picture that year. Stanley Kubrick directed some of the most iconic films ever: Spartacus, Doctor Strangelove, Space Odyssey, The Shining, Full Metal Jacket among them, and never heard his name called. Artists who turned out to be ahead of their time tend to not win Oscars, said Kubrick. The famously elusive Kubrick was nominated 4 times for Best Director, losing to the likes of Carol Reed and William Friedkin. Kubrick's lone consolation prize, a special effects Oscar in 2001 for Space Odyssey, is considered now the OG of visionary sci-fi filmmaking.
By the way,
What?
Barbra Streisand was not nominated for Best Director that year.
That's why she was
Speaking
snubbed.
of Kubrick, did you know about the Pink Floyd Kubrick thing?
I've heard of it, yeah.
I did not hear about that until like this week. I was like, that's a crazy story.
Yeah. Amy Adams, though she's only 50, the flame-haired actress has already racked up 6 nominations, 5 supporting and 1 lead, but those didn't include, and I agree with this if you've watched the movie, her stellar performance as an alien-speaking linguist in Arrival in 2016.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
I liked it.
Singing in the Rain, 1952 romance starring Gene Kelly, Donald Carter, and Debbie Reynolds. Still considered a musical for the others, yet it won 0 Oscars and nominated only for Best Supporting Actress and Best Score.
It's because they can't stand them.
Huh. Peter O'Toole, the British thespian, withstood 8 defeats in total, including 2 for playing King Henry. The Academy ultimately gave him an honorary award in 2003, though he initially protested and admitted that he wanted to win The Lovely Bugger outright. He did manage to earn a final Best Actor nomination for Venus in 2007, but lost yet again to Forrest Whitaker for The Last King of Scotland. Judy
I
Garland.
like that movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Can you believe the legendary star of Meet Me in St. Louis and The Star is Born and Judgment of Nuremberg was virtually ignored by the Academy? Judy Garland had just 2 nods. And her only trip to the podium was when she received an honorary juvenile award in 1940 for hopping down the yellow brick road in Wizard of Oz. Ironically, Renee Zellweger won Best Actress in 2020 for portraying Garland in Judy.
Never saw that.
The Searchers, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne, the 1956 Western is an intense revenge and redemption tale that explores topics of gender, race, and sexual violence. Its influence can be seen in everything from Star Wars to Breaking Bad. It is ranked number 12 on the all-time greatest movies list. It got exactly 0 nominations. And it's a good movie. If you like what I mean, even if you don't like Westerns, The Searchers, really good movie.
I don't know that one. The Searchers?
Yeah. Wayne, it would be 14 years before Wayne received his first and only Oscar as Best Actor in True Grit. Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. Despite his groundbreaking career, Spike Lee has only been nominated once for Best Director for Black Klansman in 2018.
Crazy.
It seems particularly wrong that Do the Right Thing, a powerful commentary on race relations, was omitted for Best Picture in 1990. The same year, the more quaint Driving Miss Daisy won. Lee did win an honorary Oscar in 2016 and a screenplay trophy 3 years later. I don't think voters were ready for my kind of radical storytelling style, Spike Lee said once in an interview. Goodfellas. Almost any director of Martin Scorsese's
Yes.
best could have been included here, from Taxi Driver to Raging Bull. But let's sing about Goodfellas, his dizzying, dazzling take on the New York City mob scene,
Dances
which
with Wolves,
somehow
man.
didn't lead to glory in Best Director and Best Picture categories in 1991. Instead, Kevin Costner and his Western Dances with Wolves nabbed the top honors.
Oh man, but
Which movie would you watch these days? Like, would you watch Goodfellas or would you watch Dances with Wolves?
Dancing
again?
with Wolves. I love Dancing.
Really?
Yes.
I would watch Goodfellas. Dances with
Yeah,
Wolves just takes forever.
It's so long, but I mean, I like Dances with Wolves, but I think I'm more of a Goodfellas.
Might watch Goodfellas over Dance with Wolves.
Yeah, we know. You want to be gangsta.
All my life, I wanted to be a mobster.
Oh man, such a great movie. Just thinking about it.
No, I'd go from rags to riches.
Brokeback Mountain. Best Picture presenter Jack Nicholson mouthed "Whoa" at the podium for a reason. Crash, an uneven 2005 drama centering on racial unrest in LA, was in the poignant, groundbreaking gay love story. Was in.
Yeah, Crash was not great.
And its director Ang Lee had just won gold himself moments earlier. The upset remains one of the category's biggest head scratchers, and even Crash writer director Paul Haggis admitted in 2015 was it the best film of the year? I don't think so.
No, I didn't think
I've
Crash
not
was that
seen
great.
it.
It's okay. I mean, it's a good movie, but not best.
If you had to watch one of those two again, which one are you watching?
I'll watch Brokeback versus
Yeah,
Crash.
probably. Crash is horrible.
Yeah, Crash was not great.
I'd watch Goodfellas.
Yeah. What else was nominated that year, actually? Hold on.
He has to say that. If he doesn't say it, they kick him out of Jersey.
Charlie Chaplin, ignored by the Academy for most of his career, the pioneering silent film superstar received 2 honorary awards, one near the start of his career and the other at the end. But in between, he received pioneering comic greats and silent film masterpieces, including City Lights and Modern Times, and talkies such as The Great Dictator. Strange and fun fact, he did score an Oscar in 1973 for his score for Limelight, which was made in 1952, but he had not been released in Los Angeles until 1972, and thus had not been eligible until then.
Do you think that award, like the Oscars or whatever? I mean, granted, yes, you're going to be in history. Is like, do you think there's like a monetary reason to win an Oscar or something like that? Like, like it's not like the Spiel des Jahres. I mean, everybody's already seen the movie by the time the award comes out. That's so like, is it just patting yourself on the back for a job well done, or what do you think?
I don't know.
I think what it allows you to do when you win is it allows you to pick what you want to do.
Yeah, it gives you
future
more
projects.
Yeah, people want to. By
Like,
the way,
it's more of
here's the movies from 2006
Yeah.
Academy Awards: Crash, Capote, Munich, Brokeback Mountain, and Good Night and Good Luck.
Capote was really good.
Munich was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Munich was
I'd
pretty
really
good.
like Capote.
I would watch Munich
I never
again.
saw Good Night and Good Luck.
Good Night, Good Luck's good too, but I'd watch Munich again. Munich is so
Yeah, it's
reserved.
intense.
It's intense, but it's also just like it's so. It's so.
What's his name? The guy that was in Capote. What's his name?
Eric Bana.
Eric Estrada.
No, it was
no.
he died. Yeah, Philip Seymour Hoffman, right?
Yeah. I think he is so underrated in a lot of stuff that he's in.
He won best.
Yeah, he won
actor.
for that.
Did he?
Yes.
So good.
Bill Murray. Dying is easy. Winning an Oscar for comedy is hard.
He should have won one for
Rushmore.
No.
Lost in Translation.
Lost in Translation.
He was nominated.
I love that movie. And he's
Sean
great.
Penn.
I haven't seen that one.
He should have at least been
Translation.
nominated for Rushmore. I mean, he was great in Rushmore. Anyway. Cary Grant. Charmed his fans with debonair British charisma, but somehow couldn't sway the Academy to ever reward him, except for an honorary statue in 1970. Featured classics such as Bringing a Baby, His Girl Friday, and North by Northwest. He only landed 2 Oscar nominations.
He's so good. I like Clark Gable.
We don't talk about Bruno. We need to talk about the controversy.
Never
The
saw
catchy
it.
breakout song from the animated musical Encanto was not among the nominated entries of the Best Original Song. Turns out that Disney submitted its list of potential contenders before the Lin-Manuel Miranda penned ditty became a #1 phenomenon, which means no magic turn it into. So they just screwed that up.
You skipped a couple things, didn't you?
And then Saving Private Ryan, 1999. The industry, not to mention the viewers at home, was shocked that Spielberg's breathtaking World War II opus was toppled by the smaller period piece charmer Shakespeare in Love.
Shakespeare in Love.
I hadn't seen that. I did go see Saving Private Ryan in the theater, and the theater jacked up the audio and made the like first half of that movie where they're doing the
Unbearable. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, geez, Louise.
I think I remember it being unbearable also.
Mhm.
Loud. Never saw Shakespeare in Love.
I remember when I actually cared about the Academy Awards.
Me too.
But it's like, eh.
I mean, I'll watch this year, of course. I always watch, but it feels
They were
I
started.
feel disconnected from it.
They were started as a way to advertise movies that didn't make a lot of money.
Is that the awards that Ricky Gervais did that one year just flamed everybody and just
No, he's never done that. I don't think
He
he's
did
ever
the
done
Golden
it.
Globes.
He's a Golden Globe.
was that a Golden Globe thing?
Yeah.
I saw the clips of that. I thought that was fantastic. He just got shit faced and trolled everybody for 2 hours. Was that the list?
Yes.
Well,
Uh,
here, I'll go through a few lists and we can decide if somebody got snubbed.
Okay. Go nuts.
I'll go 2000.
I'm listening.
I'm bringing it up. Okay.
Go on.
Okay, so 2000 Best Actor: Denzel Washington, The Hurricane; Richard Farnsworth, The Straight Story; Sean Penn, Sweet and Low Down; Russell Crowe, The Insider; or Kevin Spacey, The American Beauty. Do you remember who won?
No.
Was it Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey did win.
No.
Sweet and Low Down, though, was a really good movie.
Was it?
Yes, I love that movie.
I think Insider should have won.
Best Actress: Catherine Keener, Being John Malkovich; Samantha Morton, Sweet and Low Down; Chloe Sevigny, Boys Don't Cry; Toni Collette, The Sixth Sense; and Angelina Jolie, Girl Interrupted. Do you remember who won?
The Boys Don't Cry.
Girl Interrupted won.
Angelina Jolie won. But I feel like
Really?
Boys Don't Cry should have won.
Yeah, Boys Don't Cry should have won.
That was crazy.
I hadn't seen any of them, but Sweet and Low Down, because I was a Django Reinhardt fan.
All right, Best Pictures: Sixth Sense, The Green Mile, The Insider, Cider House Rules, or American Beauty.
Ooh,
Green
Which
Mile
one-
should
which
have
one
won.
won?
ooh, wow.
Cider House Rules won, didn't it?
Nope. American Beauty won.
That was hard, man. I
didn't realize Sixth Sense got nominated. That's in 2000.
I like Cider House Rules.
Okay. Best Actresses: Janet McTeer, Tumbleweeds; Julianne Moore, The End of the Affair; Meryl Streep, Music of the Heart; Annette Bening, American Beauty; or Hilary Swank, Boys Don't Cry.
Hilary Swank won.
I remember this. Yeah, Hilary Swank won it. Okay, let me go to 2001. I'm just doing the main ones.
Green Mile, though, man.
All right, Best Actor in 2001: Ed Harris for Pollock; Tom Hanks, Castaway; Jeffrey Rush for Quills; Javier Bardem for Before Night Falls; or Russell Crowe, Gladiator.
I remember it was Ed Harris.
Was it?
Bro?
It was Russell Crowe.
It was Russell Crowe? You got it wrong.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? I should try to mix these up a little bit. Okay, Best Actress: Joan Allen, The Contender. Julie Roberts, Aaron Brockovich. Ellen Burstyn, Requiem for a Dream. Juliette Binoche, Chocolate. Chocolat.
Chocolat.
Laura Linney, or You Can Count on Me. Do you remember?
Didn't Julia Roberts one for
Julia Roberts.
Brockovich?
Aaron
Yeah.
Brockovich.
Best Picture. Okay. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Chocolat. Aaron Brockovich, Traffic, or Gladiator.
I would have voted for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but I doubt it won.
It did not win.
No,
Gladiator.
I have a so when that movie came out, Crouching Tiger. So granted, this is in Tennessee. So sit down in theater, movie starting, starts up. None of it's in English. This guy gets up and he he starts walking towards the back of the theater. He goes, "Motherfucker, if I wanted to read a thing, I'd have just got a damn book."
Man, I love Crouching Tiger.
Oh my god, dude!
I was affected by that movie.
A redneck.
All right, Best Director.
I remember my buddy said, some women really like their combs. After he saw.
Yeah. Ang Lee, Crouching Tiger. Stephen Daldry for Billy Elliot. Ridley Scott for Gladiator. Steven Soderbergh for Aaron Brockovich, or Steven Soderbergh for Traffic.
Did Gladiator just sweep everything that year?
I believe
did not.
Steven Soderbergh won for Traffic.
That is correct. I guess they split that year. Was Gladiator won a bunch, but Steven Soderbergh won for
I
Traffic.
don't think I've ever seen Traffic.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's a good one to watch. I love that. I love Traffic.
Is it really about
Go for
traffic?
Grace is the best thing in
It's
Traffic.
about drug trafficking.
Oh, it's not about like a traffic jam or
No,
No,
it's not about the musical band Traffic.
it's the movie
Drugs.
that Michael Douglas met his wife.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. 2002. We can stop at any time. Best actors: Russell Crowe, Beautiful Mind; Denzel Washington, Training Day; Tom Wilkinson, In the Bedroom; Sean Penn, I Am Sam; or Will Smith for Ali.
I know who should have
What
won.
was the first? What was the first one?
Russell Crowe, Beautiful Mind.
Yeah, dude, I'll watch that
Yeah.
movie every day of the week.
So
Yeah.
he got snubbed. Denzel Washington for Training Day, which is also pretty great.
I don't know what that's about, but
Oh man,
What you call
that's
it?
another
Sean
movie you need to
Penn.
watch there, Chad.
Sean Penn should have won for I Am Sam.
Which one was that?
So he's mentally challenged, and he finds out he has a daughter, and he's got to take
Okay.
care of her,
Interesting. Never saw it.
and he's a big Beatles fan.
Okay, Best Actress. 2002. Renee Zellweger, Bridget Jones' Diary; Sissy Spacek, In the Bedroom; Judi Dench for Iris; Nicole Kidman for Moulin Rouge; or Halle Berry for Monsters Ball.
never seen any of them.
Halle Berry won for Monsters Ball.
She did.
Haven't seen any of those.
I've seen Monsters Ball and Bridget Jones' Diary and Moulin
Monsters
Rouge.
Ball is a very weird movie.
Moulin Rouge as the Best Actress is weird. I don't know if I would have. I don't know. That's a weird one. Oh, come on. Best of, oh, I want to do that. Come on. Best Director: Ridley Scott, Black Hawk Down; Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring; David Lynch, Mulholland Drive; Ron Howard, A Beautiful Mind; or Robert Altman for Gosford Park.
Peter Jackson.
I think Ron Howard actually won.
No. Ron Howard, Beautiful Mind.
Good.
Okay. And then Best Picture: Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring; A Beautiful Mind; Gosford Park; Moulin Rouge; or In the Bedroom.
Beautiful Mind won.
Beautiful Mind. Did anybody watch In the Bedroom?
No.
I've watched
It's
lots of
supposed to be
stuff.
pretty serious. Like I remember that movie being really
In the bedroom.
okay. 2003. Just remember like how good these movies are. Like I'm just thinking back. Like these movies are all bangers. Okay, Best Actor, 2003. Jack Nicholson, Amount Schmidt; Daniel Day-Lewis, Gangs of New York; Nicolas Cage, Adaptation; Adrian Brody, The Pianist; or Michael Caine, The Quiet American.
Oh, I love Gangs of New York.
I think what you call it, everyone thought Daniel Day-Lewis was. I think Adrian Brody actually won for The Pianist.
That is right.
A 12-inch pianist?
I like The Pianist. That was an awesome movie. Yeah, I think it was an upset that year for sure.
Gangs of New York, though, so freaking good.
I never saw it.
Oh, so good. But I'll watch anything with Daniel Day-Lewis in it.
Okay.
I think what they said that year was because technically it's like they're both the stars of the movie, him and Leo. So,
Oh, they cancel each other out.
but Leo wasn't nominated,
Oh, he wasn't nominated. Yeah.
but
Huh.
he may have been
Okay.
nominated as supporting actor, but he's not really supporting actor either. He's
Here's best actresses: Nicole Kidman, The Hours; Diane Lane, Unfaithful; Julianne Moore, Far From Heaven; Renee Zellweger, Chicago; or Selma Hayek for Frida.
Salma Hayek one.
Nope.
Julianne Moore?
Nope.
What happened to her?
Nicole
She's so
Kidman.
good in so many things.
She's still good. Nicole Kidman, The Hours. Remember she had that prosthetic nose? Do you remember that? Wasn't that for The Hours? Nicole Kidman?
How old is Julianne Moore? Take a guess.
87.
55.
69.
57.
103.
I heard shoe store. 65 years old. 65 years old.
65. Okay, best directors for 2003. Roman Polanski, The Pianist; Pedro Almodovar, Talk to Her; Stephen Daldry, The Hours; Martin Scorsese, Gangs of New York; or Rob Marshall for Chicago.
Gangs of New York.
No, Scorsese did not win.
Yeah, Martin Scorsese has only won Best Director
The
one time.
Hours.
Nope. The Pianist, Roman Polanski. Did he show up?
No,
Yeah.
can't.
He's not allowed to be in America, right? Okay. Best Picture: Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers; The Pianist; Gangs of New York; Chicago; or The
Damn,
Hours.
penis.
I think they just nominated just for the joke.
I think Gangs of New York actually won Best Picture though.
Nope.
Was it The Hours that won?
Nope. Chicago.
Chicago. I did not enjoy Chicago.
Lip shits.
I like Chicago.
I just don't
Lord
like
of the
musicals.
Rings ever win any Academy Awards?
They did. They won for Return of the King.
Ah.
They won almost everything that year.
They won all like the costumes and
So here we are in
Technical.
2004. Best Actor: Jude Law, Cold Mountain; Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl; Bill Murray, Lost in Translation, which we know he didn't win; Ben Kingsley, House of Sand and Fog; or Sean Penn for Mystic River.
Sean Penn.
Sean Penn. Any snubs there?
Not
Okay.
really snubs. It's just like you prefer certain things over others, but
Sure. Best Actress: Naomi Watts for 21 Grams; Diane Keaton, Something's Gotta Give; Samantha Morton, In America; Keisha Castle Hughes for Whale Rider; or Charlize Theron for Monster.
Charlize Theron won that year.
Yeah, she did. Okay, Best Director: Clint Eastwood, Mystic River; Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King; Sofia Coppola, Lost in Translation; Fernando Mariales for City of God; Peter Weir for Master and Commander.
This is Best Director, Peter Jackson.
Is Peter Jackson. Yeah. And Best Picture, which we already know: Seabiscuit, Mystic River, Lost in Translation, Master and Commander, or
Return
Lord
of the
Rings.
King.
Return of the King. Spoilers.
You said how they
I
slept
said
every
it.
day.
Yeah, they won all the big ones. Okay. I'll do one more year and then we can stop. 2005.
You didn't do like supporting actor?
I mean, I was trying to keep it quick.
Okay.
I'll
That
do
would have been
supporting
Tim
for
Robbins, right?
2005.
Did Mystic River win Best Actor and Supporting Actor?
Oh, I don't for
Mystic River,
2004.
a Western?
No, it's a murder mystery. It's like a missing persons murder
Oh.
mystery.
I was still
It's
going to say
good.
that
It's
or
really
about
good.
like sparkling water.
Okay, 2005. Best Actor: Leonardo DiCaprio, The Aviator, Jamie Foxx for Ray, Clint Eastwood, $1 Million Baby, John Cheadle for Hotel Rwanda, or Johnny Depp for Finding Neverland.
I don't think I watched any of them.
Jamie Foxx won for Ray.
You're right. Best Supporting Actor: Jamie Foxx, Collateral, Clive Owen for Closer, Alan Alda, The Aviator, Thomas Hayden Church for Sideways, or Morgan Freeman for $1 Million Baby.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
You know that I won the award that year.
Best Supporting Actress: Kate Blanchett for The Aviator, Sophie Okonoda for Hotel Rwanda,
Easy for you to say.
Natalie Portman for Closer, Virginia Madsen for Sideways, or Laura Linney for Kinsey.
Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett for Aviator. Okay, Best Actress: Annette Bening for Being Julia, Kate Winslet, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which is a pretty good movie, Catalina Sandina Moreno for Maria Full of Grace, Hilary Swank, $1 Million Baby, or Imelda Staunton for Vera Drake.
Hilary Swank.
Yeah, you're right. Best Director: Taylor
Clint.
Hackford for Ray,
What?
Mike Lee, Vera Drake, Martin Scorsese for The Aviator, Alexander Payne for Sideways, or Clint Eastwood for $1 Million Baby.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Best Picture:
Every which way you can.
The Aviator, Sideways, Ray, Finding Neverland, or $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby.
What is that
I've never
movie
seen
about,
$1 Million
Pete?
Baby. I need to watch $1 Million Baby.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's about.
It's about boxing. All right. I'm done. Done.
Is there any
Done.
controversies this week that I didn't know about?
Of course there is. We shall not talk about controversies.
Oh, in the
Unless
gaming.
Lance wants to.
On controversy?
Controversies, yes.
Controversies.
Controversies.
I mean, I don't know, man. It just
Yeah, we've talked about it already.
we talked about it in our secret.
It just keeps dragging on and on.
No, it just keeps dragging on. It just keeps new things.
New information.
And the thing
It's
about
come to
it is,
light.
the thing I've noticed about it is, like, half the people are like, "Well, I'm not even gonna bother watching. I already saw what I need to see. I believe this person. Well, I don't believe this person. Like, regardless of what they say, anyone says, I believe them.
Yeah.
Everybody's dumb but us. That's
I
what
don't
I
watch
think.
either person anymore. They're fine people, but I just don't pay attention to them. I used to watch this butthead that used to do game reviews, but he doesn't do them.
Yeah, that guy was a butthead.
What butthead?
He's some jackass in Fargo.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that
joke's
guy?
on you. I live in
Some
Moorhead.
undead guy.
Well, you might as well.
Oh.
All right.
Anything
Early
else
night.
cool that's
I
new
got
and
nothing.
exciting?
I mean, I already talked about Dungeon Crawler Carl Pinball. I mean, that's pretty exciting for me.
Oh, is that
That
coming
is
out?
pretty exciting.
Theoretically.
So he's just cashing it in on every.
Here's
so
the thing. Apparently, in the interview, he goes he would have done it for just one pinball machine. But this agent's like, no. We're gonna license it.
This summer, you're going to see like Old Spice Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Old Spice Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah, like when the D&D movie came out, there was a D&D movie Old Spice deodorant.
Dungeon Crawler Carl is the pumpkin spice of 2026.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm ready for it all.
You know, I can. There's a 3D print that you can print of a princess.
Donut.
Yeah.
I saw a picture from
I like
Gamma
Princess Donut.
You want me to print you a princess donut?
of the Dungeon Crawler Carl game.
Oh, really? Is it the Renegade one or something else?
I don't know. Sean Brown had a picture
Oh,
sending
did
me
he post
somebody
it?
with it. Hang
Did
on.
he post it? I mean, I heard some stuff, but I'm not saying anything.
Oh,
I
got
don't know. I don't know if what I've heard is supposed to be.
I know
I
stuff.
know, but I'm like, there's just Dungeon Crawler Carl, whatever. I'm sure it'll be announced soon enough.
Let's see.
Sean Brown professional or Sean Brown the person?
Oh, Sean Brown, the I am retired.
Yeah,
It is
I'm retired, but
Renegade.
I'm going.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is
there. Oh yeah, it's
Renegade.
the Renegade poster.
Dungeon Crawler Carl role playing game. Miniature set number 1, the Royal Court.
Well, they've advertised that RPG everywhere, though.
I guess miniature. I've not seen the miniatures. Starter set, the World Dungeon tutorial floors, role playing game, and then Dungeon Crawler
Dungeon
Carl
Crawler
Unstoppable.
Carl Unstoppable.
Yeah, I knew we knew about those.
Dungeon Crawler Carl card game.
Oh yeah, I saw that was supposed to be a deck builder.
Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Hey,
Dessert
Rajiv
topping.
is at Gamma.
Dungeon Crawler Carl, the Jello flavor.
Voltron game.
Voltron. I like
Shadowrun
Voltron.
Takedown.
Yeah, didn't they do? But they've already done a Voltron game, though.
Have they?
Yeah,
What's it called doing the Voltron game, right? The Ascension guy.
I thought Renegade had the the Voltron IP though.
I see mini of donut
Yeah.
on a something. I'm not going to say what it is if you haven't seen it. If you don't know it.
Yeah, what was it? It was what was it? I think it was
Oh
Renegade.
no,
Yeah.
Justin Gary's got Gundam game.
Oh, that Gundam game is stupid hot. The card game.
Yeah.
Like Bandai's finally getting card production out, so everything's not getting scalped to the wazoo. But man, people are all about that Gundam card game.
Gundam Assemble.
What's something
Well,
else?
Gundam Assemble is miniatures game.
Mm-hmm. It's
Crazy.
spawned from
The card game.
the card game. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
To the wall. Cords.
Gundam.
But last fall, when Bandai first, it was like trying to get Pokemon cards, like during the pandemic, because Bandai could not keep up with the demand for it.
You know what I think I'm done with?
Going to
Expansions.
the bathroom. What are you done with?
Expansions.
I'm getting that way too.
Like I don't even want to see them anymore.
Yeah.
I
feel
will
like
say I did play the new expansion for Sea Salt and Pepper, and I like it better than
it is very good. Yes. The
Extra
extra
pepper?
pepper. It's very good.
It's better
In
than
fact,
extra salt
It's
for sure.
it's amazing.
Here's where my problem with expansions is.
But I mean, then again, that expansion's only what, like $5.
Exactly. That's the point. The point is, if the game costs $80, your expansion should be like 30, not another $60 for a friggin' expansion.
I feel you.
Like everything is.
I also
gonna
like
be
expansions that don't add more rules.
What if it's an expansion, sort of like like Age of Steam's got maps and Terraforming Mars has got all those little mini board expansions? I mean, are those cool?
I guess if they add something,
Is it price point?
no,
Is it price point you're concerned about, or the amount of content that you're worried about?
it almost feels like a lot of these things are where we don't want to make a whole new game
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just change 2/3 of the game you already play and call it an expansion
Gotcha.
and charge you $60 for it. Like I have games that I have expansions that some people don't have. Like I like the game Radis.
Mm-hmm.
I have every expansion they've made for it, even the ones that never came out here in the US.
Mm-hmm.
But each one just adds some new characters, and you don't play with everything at once. You know, there's a few extra little rules and things that can come into play, but it's not crazy.
Yeah. But dude, I've not seen anybody talk or play Radis in years.
I haven't seen people talk about stuff that came out last year.
That's true.
But I'm saying those are the expansions I like, things like that. I like expansions where like things that just add more characters or you know.
I just like content.
Speaking of stuff like
Expansion
that, adding
content.
new characters, have you looked at like the new editions of Love Letter, of just base Love Letter? They've upped the player count and they've added 2 new characters.
Cool.
They've added like a 0 number for a spy, and then there's like what number that edited, and they made I think like 4
Like
now.
5.5.
The
Yeah,
Star Wars, the Jabba one is added. I think it had extra characters.
Yeah, they've
Pretty-
added
it's pretty
0,
fun.
and then they've changed like where the 4 used what was the 4 back in the day? 4 used to be the handmaid, right? But anyway,
No, the 4 was like a fighter kind of thing.
but anyway, this one now is kind of like the ambassador from Coup. He's like the courtesan or something like that, or some I forgot what it was. But I was playing it while I was in Dominican Republic, and it was like it's like you basically draw 2 cards off the top, throw one on the bottom. It's like what?
That's cool. Nothing can beat Lovecraft Letter though.
Ah,
I think
at least one.
It's superior.
Have you had a win with Cthulhu yet?
No, I've never seen it actually.
Somebody win with Cthulhu? I haven't either.
I've not seen it. Lance was like in the spot where he could have done it one time, I think.
I was close.
You were close. I think you won naturally. Not a special win.
But yeah,
Not an insane win.
It was probably
did-
an insane
I
win.
did
'cause
crush
insane
it that
wins are-
last time we played.
Yeah, you did.
So
I
screw
still
all
want
you.
to play
Screw all y'all.
what's the one the indie boards and cards Cthulhu game? What is it? Don't mess with Cthulhu.
Yes.
I haven't played that. I've got it sitting over there on the
You
shelf.
mean the Tasty Minstrel one?
Mine has got like indie boards and cards on it.
I know, but Tasty Minstrel did that game first, I think.
Oh, did they?
Didn't they? Lance?
I have
What
no
now?
idea
Sorry,
where this
say
came
it
from.
again.
Wasn't Don't Mess with Cthulhu? Didn't Tasty Minstrel do it first?
No.
Oh, it was
we
always
did
Indie
that
Boards and
horrible
Cards?
3-headed monster game.
Oh,
I like literally got a crate of that convention, and I just put it out for people to take, and at the end of the convention, there was still like 20 of them in there.
that bottle cap game too, or something.
Yeah, Bottle Cap Vikings. That was also pretty bad.
Ooh, I think I'm running out of gas, guys.
I ran out of gas a while ago, but
Yeah,
a
let's,
lot of that
call it.
stuff was all just bad. It was all just
I remember that something with a soup.
Burgoo.
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 Oh god, those games were so bad.
Plus the video.
But they were $1, man.
Well, and they ended up costing him tens of thousands of dollars because by the time, so Michael had weird ideas, and a lot of his ideas worked, and a lot of his ideas didn't, and that was one of the ideas that didn't. Like and Seth could probably answer you on this one. Like the idea behind it was that like those cards were supposed to be able to be sent in the mail, like super cheap, and that's why. But in the period of time it took to get them printed and delivered, like the cost of postage went up, and he ended up losing money.
What about the first one, the Coin Age one? Because that was like the best one.
Coin Age was good. I'll give it a Coinage was solid, and then Michael made a secret role game that was called Crusader Knights or something
Yeah,
like that,
I played that one.
and that was pretty good too. Um, yeah, somebody could take that and turn that into a like a small box game, and you can make some money off of that, I think. Um, but I mean, come on, those games are like little $1 games. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
if anybody
That's
was
why they
expecting
do
like
it
if anybody was expecting reinventing the wheel with them, you know, they it wasn't that wasn't
Yeah,
that was never gonna happen.
my favorite. Let's see, TMG Scoville still up there. I still like Dungeon Roll.
Dungeon Roll was very good.
I like that one a lot. What else? I mean, I played Orleans once, but I've never played it again.
Orleans great.
I'm sure it's just it's not my wheelhouse. So, I mean, yeah, I recognize that it was a good game. It's just not something I'm going to grab over and over and over.
We'll work on your wheelhouse then, I guess.
No, no, let's not. No.
Um. All right. Yeah. Seth, I sent you the invite, man. You'll have to make it a point to actually join us instead of just hanging out in the chat.
Doesn't he have like a teenage son now or something? Or
He's like 7 or 8, I think.
oh, 7 or 8. How many years has it been?
Yeah, and let the record show when that child was a baby, they said that baby didn't like anybody other than Seth and his mom, and that baby rested comfortably in my arms for a good hour and never. I am the baby whisperer, so uh, you know. But I hope you're doing well, Seth. It's been a long time. We should talk. Yeah, Corbin, that's his name. We'll have to talk. It's been a while. I think Mikey actually said Mike reached out to me and asked if I could get him an exhibitor badge for Gen Con. So he's at least considering going to Gen Con. Maybe you should consider going to Gen Con too. So get in touch with that guy. But
TMG reunion
Who,
lunch.
me?
hey, we had one when it was me, Andy, and Aaron were there. It was kind of a it was a small little TMG reunion. We just needed to get the band back together. Um, the band. All right, everybody, get some rest. Try not to think about how horrible the world is right now. Other than that, if you guys want to hang out for a brief moment, we can do a little afterboom because I did want to ask an opinion about something, but it won't be long. So.
Templar Intrigue. That was the game.
What?
Thank you. Welcome to 2 minutes ago.
I was trying to remember what it was.
You have a Vinny now. I didn't know you had another kid. Way to go, buddy. All right. Good night, everybody.